Good morning, everyone. Oh, I feel like I haven't slept that much, if I'm honest. I worked excessively hard on getting those videos done and out before too much later last time, and so it's kind of... I finished it. Once I knew they were good to go, I just let them start rolling and went to bed, which is why I didn't stop responding to people until many hours later, because I slept. But, as my throat already starts showing signs of weakness, we are back in Fairy Fencer F. I have no idea how far along this game we actually are. It's turning out to be a lot bigger than I thought it would. I was expecting this game to be done in like under 20 hours. And so the fact that we're still going and we're 23 hours in is a bit like, oh, okay. But let's see where this train goes, huh? Before we go to the next area though, did I actually get some money together for this? I can't remember. No, I bloody did not. They need 9k. Let's see if we can sell some stuff. Well, let me turn this down for me. There we go. Let's see if we can sell a few bits and bobs. There we go. Sure, gimme. But what happened last time we left off? Oh yeah, we dealt with Zenk again and got Goldo. And we were heading over here, but we got a side quest to do in Solaru Village, so we're going to go that first. Where is this? Is this on the other side? Oh no, it's down here, okay. Actually, what's everyone's equipment before we dive straight in? Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, let's move on. Let's just get on with it. But yeah, I'm glad I finished V3. It took a lot longer than I was planning to, but nah, stuff happens. The nature of having to make notes and make scripts like made the game take much longer. And so it did give me more time with the characters and like more time to try and appreciate everything and whatnot. But I feel like it ended up almost working against it because I became more tired of everything as it went on. Oh jeez, what are these guys?
What?
Oh, we can seemingly fight them right now. I'm assuming they don't get a crit like that.
I'm all right.
Haven't missed getting randomly critted on the the couple days I've been off from this.
Here we go.
Let's go, eh?
Let's do that.
I'm ready.
And we've got this as well, so we can get... Yeah, we can do that. Haha! Oh, and I've learnt the hard way that this song does have copyright on it. This song that plays right now, because the actual first part didn't. The second part didn't get it, but the first part did get copyright claimed. So I can't just shut up and appreciate the music like I did before, because it got the video flagged. Nothing happens because I don't like earn any money or anything like that. If I was, that video would have just not been able to profit off, but I'm not that fussed about it, so I'm not getting money off it. The video can still stand, and that's all I care about. If they copyright struck it, then I wouldn't have been so keen. But no, they're not caring, thankfully.
Here we go.
I just gotta be wary that there is copyright on this song, and it did flag it. I imagine the biggest reason why it flagged it was because when it first played, I shut up to listen to it. And so I think that just kind of tested them a little too much, or more than they were prepared to allow. Ooh, don't kill her, please.
Get ready. I'll show you what I got. Let's go, eh?
That should do it. No, never mind.
Let's do this.
Care to see my true power?
Next.
There we go.
Guess we pull it
It's a
off.
shame too, because it's a great song, and it's like, God dang it, now I have to talk over it. We need an A rank fairy. Alright, skills. GTFO, thank you. I'll just stab any old thing in it. Oh, speaking of stabbing any old thing in it, I don't know if it will show. No, it won't. Okay, let me just... Hang on. You're sitting there going, what the fuck's this guy doing? Hang on, bear with me. I want to show something I did off screen, and it requires swords being stabbed into the ground. So give me 2 seconds and I can show you. Is that all of them? 2 more. Sword stabbed in the ground, fuel the tower. I managed to get it to floor 15 and win. When I got to floor 10, I got a bronze emblem, and when I next visited the shop, it gave me a C-class Fury. So I imagine when you get to 20, you get a silver emblem, which gives you a B, and at 30, you get the A. But yeah, that is, that's something there as well. The more swords you stab in the ground, the more the tower rises. And then at the tap of one button, you can just go, ugh, and then they all go. So that's a post-game thing. Like, you know, probably like once you've done all your playthroughs and like pulled out every single sword from both the Goddess and the Vile God, you'll eventually be able to do that. Oh, did that say red only? It did. Okay, I need to actually kill them because... Where are we? No, it is in the shop, Synthesis. I got the Springs Feather. So I only need the piece of Flying Stone, which they drop. The Springs Feather, if I get to change enemy, I think it was here. Yes, and there's here a Spring Pixie. They drop the feather. You can also steal it from them, so I had Goldo rob them blind to get it. So those red only, when we get to them, we need to start going on a spree to try and get it, so we can get boosted jump. Oh, hello, Ethel. It's been a while. Oh, yeah, right. This is the dungeon where we thought that,
right.
like, well, I say we, Tiara thought that Goldo was a traitor, but it was actually Ethel stalking us.
What is it? Oh, wait. I remember now.
Yeah, and Aaron's like, oh, wait, this is the one where Ethel stalks us, and we ended up fighting.
Attack us again.
Be careful, Fang.
Alright, so it's not in this zone, it's when we get to the next zone of Bui Valley.
We're ready for
We
ya.
need to start looking
My
for
turn.
those Oni creatures.
Let's do this.
I also remember this dungeon on our first visit being the one we kind of had to, like, retreat out of the most, so I hope that's not a sign for this run as well.
Let's make this intricate.
Because enemies just kept on messing us up.
Get ready.
So if you want to stop, leave Harley alone, thank you.
Here we go.
Because I want to, like, screen wipe.
It's over.
Can't.
The winner is us, eh? Level up.
Hang on, piece of Flying Stone. That, what's the name of the very thing we need? It is. Hang on. I was like, hang on a fucking minute. Flying Stone has been synthesized. Nice. So that ending. Yes. Good morning, John. Yeah. I said in my video for it, but I don't despise the epilogue, but I certainly don't like a lot of what leads to that epilogue for Danganronpa V3. I didn't like the whole, none of it's real, even the old games. I was like, okay, it's one thing to make this plot feel worthless, it's a whole other thing to attack the previous games. But the epilogue, it felt like damage control. Like, I was talking to, funny enough, my mother about it, because my mother listens to my ramblings for some stupid reason. And like, I was talking to her about it, I was like, it genuinely feels like they sent out V3 to a test audience. The test audience didn't like how K6 ended, and so then they made the epilogue after that. Because the epilogue just feels like one giant... Well, maybe she was lying. You know, maybe it's not all true. Maybe they are, like, the first two games are real. Maybe they're real too. Maybe it's just this bubble dimension they were all trapped in, which, you know, that's pretty much guaranteed that the Danganronpa thing is a bubble dimension. The whole of the third game takes place in, like, this giant TV show system that looks like its own bubble space, which is why the sky cracks when Kibo blows up. But, it still was, like, a bit, like, it felt like the worrying part of it and what kind of sent it off is that there's a point where Tsumugi as Junko tells us that the twists are at their best when they're like snowballs. The bigger they roll, the bigger of a shock they have. And that didn't sit right with me, because it was like, do the writers actually believe that? Shocks are at their best when they catch you, not when they're just big. I've heard a lot of people say that. They like to think of it as just its own thing separate, but I honestly would rather it be challenged head-on in a future game. Because it's written loosely at the end, where it's implied that almost everything Tsumugi said throughout K6 was a lie. And the implication is the whole copycat criminal that she called herself at the end, that she was copying something else. She was copying reality. She was copying the actual events of the first 2 games. It's just these guys were trapped in a bubble space, and now they have to go out and face reality. And it's also heavily implied by Shuichi himself that if that is a lie, there's probably a lot of other things that are lies as well, like it being a perfect happy space outside in the real world, implying that the Future Foundation, Remnants of Despair, and basically everything else in the lore is actually legit. It was one giant prank by Tsumugi to make us give into despair so her TV show could carry on. So the way I saw it, it can absolutely continue while still including V3. And there's a part of me that wants to, because I felt like of all the games, this had the least amount of closure. The first game, it felt like even if you didn't know what was beyond the door, you had an idea where they stood. Where the last 6 survivors stood and where they belonged in the world. The Remnants of Despair, you could gather a lot of things. You could gather that the rest probably woke up from their comas eventually. They all lived peacefully on that island. It's why they were never touched upon again afterwards. V3, it is left way too much up in the air of what actually happens to Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko after they escape. They literally just go, well, we don't know what happens next. Maybe society will love us. Maybe they'll fucking hate us and reject us immediately. Maybe this will spur another killing game. Who knows? Because we sure don't. Let's go. And then credit rolls. That's how it felt with V3. And it's like, the only thing I want if there's ever another game, I don't want it to necessarily be the whole Hope's Peak, Junko, like, story arc, because I feel like they've done everything they can with that at this point. I'd rather it be a new story with a new mastermind, new everything, that sort of deal. But that doesn't mean you have to ignore the old characters and basically make it a soft reboot. I think still mention what happened to them in future. That's all I really want. I want closure for Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko. What became of them? Did they integrate nicely into society after V3? Did they have their own hardships? Did they stay friends to honor Kaede's promise? Did Maki learn to love again after losing Kaito? Like, did she find someone, or did she end up with Shuichi, or, like, shit like that? Did Himiko keep her promise to Tenko and continue to try and motivate herself to do new things all the time instead of going for the obvious? There was even little things, like someone in the comments mentioned it, that the videos of the audition tapes looks like the gym. And with Tsumugi's ultimate cosplaying thing, and the fact that she says that she can make fictional characters, there's a real good chance that in all of those moments, that's just Tsumugi pretending that they're contestants, pretending. Which links back to the opening scene of the prologue, where we straight up see Kaede and Shuichi talk about being kidnapped before they get their ultimates and everything happens. But there's a lot to unpack with it. That at least to me, when people tell me, oh, it's not canon, or it should be in a separate dimension, it's like, I get why you'd want that, but I don't think it's necessary for it to continue. Like, they wiggle themselves out of the corner more than enough to work with something if they ever decide to. The impression I got from V3, though, is that at least the current director and writing team don't want to do Danganronpa anymore. And it's why I mentioned in my epilogue video, I know I should be continuing the plot, but I want to finish my point. But it's why I said in the video, I think genuinely one of the more interesting things they could do with a sequel is just let fresh talent handle it. Get in new writers, getting a new director, let people who love Danganronpa and want to give their own spin of it a shot at it that's away from the team we know and love, because it might lead to something genuinely original and creative of the series again. Because I am tired of the pattern. I don't like that Case 1 always has a loyal friend either betray you or die. I don't like that Case 2 is always a kill for misplaced loyalty, or that Case 3 is always 2 victims and the case makes no sense, or that Case 4 is always the muscly one that dies, but it's for a good cause, like a suicide or something, or that Case 5 is always the most extreme, ridiculous, what the fuck case ever, and Case 6 is Junko. Like, I want them to break that. I want them to shift past that and just mess around with the formula. If the next game came along and it was like It only had 4 cases instead, but they were like the best, most unique, most out there 4 cases the series had ever had. I'd be more happy than another 6 that follows the same pattern, you know? Like I know, like, in my video where I, like, make my theory on what Danganronpa 4 would be, I make it 6 cases myself, but that's because I'm trying to play up to what I think they'd do. You know? Like, I'm trying to play to what I think they would handle it and what they would stick with. Because I imagine they will still... Even if they radically changed a lot of things, I imagine they would still use the spine of the first 3 in a 4th one. It's just what's on that spine, the muscle, would be very different, and that's enough for me. I just want the series to be different. I think that's the biggest thing for me. The whole message of V3, that they don't want this series to get stagnant, to continue everlasting, hence 53 seasons of it, kind of rang hollow to me when the only reason it's like that is because the developers themselves have made it that way. There's always room for creative ideas. I mean, the evidence is in, you know, the fan games, where so many fans have made their own spin on it and done very unique things with the series. That's proof alone that the series has so much potential, but it's the lead team, the main games, that are the things kind of holding it back with their design philosophy right now. But I don't... Like, as much as I was kind of grumpy during it, I don't outright hate the ending of V3. I said my disgust and distress and annoyance came from Case 6. I thought the first third of Case 6 of trying to figure out the mastermind was alright. That middle chunk was god-awful. I genuinely despised it. The moment Tsumugi started saying, hey, even your emotions are fake, and then started to apply that to the whole trilogy, I switched the fuck off. Because I was just like, come on, that's kind of bullshit. And I didn't mind the last third, because at least it was different. It wasn't just hope versus despair. It was Shuichi versus everything. It was, no, I'd rather nothingness to give everyone a dissatisfactory ending to force the end of Danganronpa than suit what they want and do another hope versus despair bullshit. And seeing Tsumugi get progressively more and more pissed off when Shuichi's just not, when I'm just not touching the controller during the debate or the rebuttal or the hangman or the psyche taxi, I was like, this is kind of charming. It's different. It still embraced the whole, when it comes to the mini games, you have to really think outside the box. That made the first 2 games of K6 enjoyable. It's just a shame the actual story and narrative of K6 was not my thing. And I really didn't like it, especially as someone who was really attached to these characters. Suddenly being told, not only are they fake, but everything they've ever thought is fake. Of course that was going to kind of be a kicker. And I know some people will always go the whole, but it's a video game, you always knew it was fake. And it's like, yeah, but to deny the player of imagination, to deny the player escapism so bluntly like that, that is where my problem lied. It wasn't the fact that, yeah, of course they're fake, because, yeah, of course we know they're fake. We're not, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not psychos. We know they're not real. They're fictional characters written by yada yada. The point is, when you're in that fictional world, playing these fictional things or watching your movies or whatnot, it's the escapism of being able to pretend, to make believe. To have it be so outwardly denied like that just felt like an attack. And it's what made me so angry about it. But the ending really felt like damage control to try and say, well, maybe it wasn't all fake. Maybe there is some truth in all this. Maybe there is a way forward. And let's quote Kaito while we're at it, so it's at least a bit more of a happy ending. With the impossible is possible shit. But it's why I'm not... To be fair, it's also why I'm not starting with Ultra Despair Girls today. Because I worked a lot on those V3 videos to get them done, and I was kind of a little burnt out. I'm still really excited to do Ultra Despair, but I didn't want to jump straight in. So I thought, do another stream of this, and then we'll go to Ultra Despair tomorrow. And we'll try and make it like a big, long stream. Because if we can only do the prologue and Chapter 1 again, I'll try and do it all in one stream. Just so it's kind of done like that. Once we're on the other side of that, though, I don't know if I'll do the chapter-by-chapter breakdown like I did with V3. Because that, I think, helped with... Well, I say it didn't help with me wearing out with V3. Having to worry about the script and note-making all the time. I think that definitely did a little bit of work to wear me down. I'd rather just play the game through in my own time and then make a review or something at the end. Or just tell you guys when I beat it and we talk about it. But let's actually move on, shall we? With the plot.
Hell.
There it is again. Where are you?
Ooh, Fang's trying to spot
Why
her.
do you keep looking around so suspiciously? You seem like you are up to something.
Shh, shut up. I have a plan.
You can't just let someone soak in 24 plus hours of gameplay to just say, lol, it was all scripted. Yes, exactly. For me, with all my note-taking and how much time I fucked around the casino, my total playtime is like 76 hours on V3. Because of how much time I spent note-taking while the game was running, or recording a line, or, you know... Like, I took an extremely slow process. So for me, I know it's different from person to person, but for me, that was 70-odd hours that felt like went down the drain.
Here we go.
So the fact that at the end, they imply that Tsumugi was lying the whole time just to try and make them, like, fall into despair, and that maybe their emotions are real and everything like that, like I said, it felt like damage control. It really felt like the developers either gave it to a test audience, or like when they were going back through it, thought about it a bit more, they went, actually, that's too much. And so kind of backpedaled in the ending. Especially, and the reason why I feel this way especially is because, if you remember at all, when you finish Case 6, it goes straight to the credits. The epilogue plays after the credits. It feels like it genuinely was the ending, and then they slapped it on at the end. They go, well, actually, let's make it a little bit more hopeful than that. And even though, like, because I said in the video that I think it's the weakest of the trilogy, that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. So, and I will keep saying this, no matter how much I enjoy a series, if one game in that series isn't my cup of tea, I won't play it. I've been bitten enough times as a Sonic fan to know it's not worth picking up everything in a series, you know? So, if I genuinely didn't enjoy it, I would have put it down. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed a lot of V3. It was still Danganronpa at its core. It was just very mishandled in a lot of ways that kind of burnt the whole experience for me, and made it, in my opinion, the weakest of the lot. But I still liked it. Hell, I'd still say I liked it a lot more than some other games I've played in, like, recent years that I also went through to the end. It's still, like, a really enjoyable game. I think what makes it so painful is when it's compared to the rest of the series. Then its faults really start to highlight itself. But if you take it as its own beast, it's still a really strong game. And if anyone, like, goes back later on, who's, like, maybe interested in Danganronpa and for some reason decides my videos are what they're going to use as inspiration, I hope they're not discouraged from V3 because of some of the things I didn't like about it. I hope they kind of say, okay, it's got some problems, but it is still enjoyable. Because the biggest one for me that I think kind of pulled it back wasn't even the story, it was the characters. In the first game, I can say confidently I liked about half the cast, and I enjoyed seeing them act, I enjoyed seeing how they went. The second game, everyone except Teru Teru and the traditional dancer, it was great. I loved all of them. I fucking loved Gundam. I thought Gundam was a phenomenal character. I liked Sonya a lot. Hell, even Soda grew on me as it went on. V3, my list of characters I liked shrunk after Case 6, because Tsumugi was on the list of characters I like. Not after Case 6. So the only characters I liked were Maki, Shuichi, Kaito, and Kaede. Newsflash, Kaede died Case 1, Kaito didn't live the game either. Because Tenko would have been a likeable character, but they killed her too soon. Himiko, I found her alright by the end. I thought she came into her own later on, but it was way too late for her to start coming into her own, I felt. And it didn't, I don't know, it just didn't really click with me enough. I found her kind of boring for a lot of it. As in, Tsumugi, pre-Case 6, I loved her. I genuinely thought she was one of the better characters in the game because of how human she felt. She had, like, emotional responses to everything. Like, she would actually get, like, anxiety. She would actually get overwhelmed with information when too much was happening at once. Like, she genuinely felt the most human and most realistic to everyone there. And so it felt like, no, I want to be friends with this person so she can try and find her footing and, you know, realize she's not plain old ordinary. To find out she's the fucking script master and she's a psychopath that enjoys watching people kill each other for a TV show, that kind of just went, "Dew," in my interest in the character. And I was like, ah. I mentioned it in the video, I kind of actually felt betrayed, personally, that Tsumugi was the mastermind. Which I suppose is what they were going for, but, Are you going to watch the anime on stream after you finish Ultra Despair Girls? That would take this channel down, so no. Anime produced full stop is usually a big no-no to just stream watching on any streaming platform, whether it's YouTube or Twitch. Heck, even like the most like best earning streamers ever I've had their channels banned or taken down because they decided to just start streaming anime. So just to avoid that full stop, nah. I'll probably talk about it a lot. I'll probably talk about it a bunch as I go through it, and when I finish it, I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about what I thought about. I'll watch the animation first just to compare it to the game, and then I'll move on to Danganronpa 3, like Despair and Future Arc, because I am curious about Despair Arc, because from what I can tell, it's how all of the Remnants of Despair became Remnants of Despair, and that I think's interesting. Whilst the Future Arc stuff, apparently that's like the actual third Killing game, from what I can tell, and it's like, okay, that would be interesting. A Killing game entirely made up for a show, not designed for a game, so they can like bend some of the rules a little bit because they don't have a template to work off. That could be interesting. But no, I won't be streaming me watching the anime because that could easily be a death sentence of copyright strikes on my channel. It's just not worth the risk. And as much as I'd love to do watch parties, I don't have a didgeridoo on how to even remotely try and set that up, considering I stream through my PS5. What, would I just get a screenshot and just make that the screenshot and that thing, and just say, let's watch it together, and then like just swap the screen? Like, that would be kind of, I don't know, at least to me that would seem kind of weird. Like, But let's move on. Ethel wants to kill us again. Oh, that was it for the scene. Because it was the same when I live streamed Data Live. Data Live had 3 seasons of a show, and I remember like there being a similar conversation, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll be up for it. I'll look into it. I looked into it, and all I saw was dead channels. I was like, oh fuck, okay, no, anime's a no-no.
Is this treasure?
Because even Data Live, something that's much smaller than Danganronpa, anyone who streamed the show or watching the show, they were in trouble. Like, the only time you saw footage on it that survived was when, like, people, like either, like, mirrored the footage or, like, put it in, like, a tiny window, you know, things like that. And I wouldn't really want to do that either, because I wouldn't feel like I'm, like, tampering with what's there. Oh, yeah, we did get a higher jump. I was like, we should actually go use this. And so it's like, if something smaller, like, you know, Data Live was extremely anti on it, what chance would I have with Danganronpa? Answer, I wouldn't. And I'd rather not take the risk. Because it's one thing to get a claim. Like, if a video gets a copyright claim, that means nothing to me because I'm not making any money anyway. The video gets to stay up. If I get a strike, though, one strike stops me from being able to stream for 3 weeks.
It's over.
Or something like that. It's either 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but it genuinely becomes a major problem.
Let's do this.
New data.
And if I get 2 strikes, I can't even upload videos beyond, like, a certain length. And 3 strikes, your channel is straight up terminated. So if I suddenly, like, did the whole live stream series, I'd be playing with fire.
New data.
As I get a character murdered.
I'm ready.
But I will watch it eventually. I'm interested to see what it's about now. To see what it links to and what it does for like the actual, you know, Hope's Peak Academy story arc that they've been doing for all of it. Because I think that's the biggest thing. Come next game, whenever that is or whatever it is,
Here we go.
I kind of expect them to move on from Hope's Peak. I feel like everything they've done with it is done. So I feel like if they came back and did like more,
New data.
it would start to feel like just beating the old bush. I mean, it already kind of felt like that in the current games. They were just doing the same old, just twisting it a different way.
It's not over yet.
Now.
I can do this.
But it doesn't mean, even after Ultra Despair Girls, it doesn't necessarily mean this channel will be over for that games from that company and that team, because the Danganronpa team are working on something right now. I think it's called Rain Code. And when I watched the teaser trailer, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm seeing like a body pinned to a wall with like pink blood. The characters look a lot like, you know, Danganronpa characters. Yeah, this is definitely the same team. Alright, that'll be something for us to get when it comes out, assuming Spike are I've been learning their lesson over the years and don't like recording restricted to hell and back. Because if even Atlus, as much as they still have problems, are slowly starting to come around to the idea that, you know, allowing people to stream their games on YouTube is free advertisement. Or you stream on Twitch or whatever. Even they're starting to come around to it. The only thing that is blocked with like Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is the story mode. But to give them the benefit of the doubt, any Arc System Works game that's ever had a story mode has had its cutscenes blocked.
That's interesting.
So that doesn't really surprise me that that trend continued with P4AU, even if it's a remaster of an old game. Because I imagine that was more Arc System Works. I was like, no, we put time in this story. And Arc's a fighting game company, so you're not necessarily playing their games for the story anyway. Like when we did our P4AU stream, we did just fine, you know, not doing a story mode. We did arcade, we did online, with Gold Arena, and we had a blast with it. At least I had a blast with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do you have anything to resurrect and do? Okay.
My turn.
Get ready.
New data.
How bulky is this Red Oni? Jeez. Like everyone is in their fairy form, battering the hell out of it, and it's just taking it all. Come on, die! There we go.
That was nothing.
It looks like I got stronger.
Jeez. Let's top everyone up. No, I wanted to do that. But yeah, like, it's kind of...
Can I open it?
It's weird a little bit, because like, I kind of... It became a big turning point for this channel to even start streaming Danganronpa. It felt like this channel started moving once I did. And so to actually be at the end of the trilogy now, like, I know I've still got Ultra Despair Girls and like, I'll be watching the anime in my spare time, but it does kind of feel like the end of a journey to an extent. A book that contains examples of expensive looking paintings. Okay. Like, it is kind of like, oh, we're actually here now. Like, you know, this journey we started in January. Yeah, it took a bit longer than expected because of, you know, all the script writing and whatnot I did for V3. But we are actually, you know, at the end of the road. There's seriously no secret here. Both times we've been here, there's not been nothing there. How are we doing on weapon points, actually? Okay, you're working your way up. You're still a little off because we were... Where is it? Saving for you 150. I'm just looking at what we got. Stealing SP 500 for that? Jeez. That would be kind of nice to have, but I'm not sure I want to grind up 500 just yet. We can't get skill steal until our defense is boosted 7 times. What do we need for this? Revival rank A and a skill. Give it that. What about you? What do you need? We can't get C, so we need to boost Fury form by 4 ranks. Ah, 1 point short. Okay, we'll give it a fight. We need to get to 150 with Tiara.
Now's my chance.
I'm ready. Here we go.
But of the like 3 games I've played, I can say right now, if there ever is a 4th game, I'll probably go through. Like, at least I'll probably go through Danganronpa 2 again to kind of like get myself back into the rhythm of it. But I probably won't play the others. The original's really fun, but it feels like why play that when 2's just better in almost every single way other than Hangman's Gambit. And the 3rd game is, I don't think I want to go through that again. As much as I enjoyed it, I didn't like Case 3, I didn't like Case 4, I didn't like Case 6. I know half the goddamn game wasn't enjoyable to me. It's also the only time in the series where, you know, what I think is the worst case in the game isn't Case 3. I thought Case 4 was the worst case in the game. I thought Case 3 was at least decent for the first half and then just kind of plummeted into oblivion in the second half. And I gave Case 2 a high rank because I genuinely didn't know who the killer was, even when the game asked me point blank at the end of the trial, who's the killer? And I had to basically make an educated guess to guess it was Kurumi. And I feel like that's worth crediting. Maybe for other people it was more obvious, but for me, I was like, no, that's cool. I want that to be like that every time. Where, like, you have something to go off, but not enough, and it's not, like, spelt out to you.
There should be a Fury around here somewhere.
How can you be so sure?
It's, you know, like my intuition. When you're as good as me, you can just sense a Fury's presence. Okay, whatever. Before we go too much further, we should make her show herself.
Hey, it looks like that rock over there's growing some ears.
I recognize those ears. It must be.
Come on out, Ethel.
Kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill.
Ethel says, I'm surprised you were able to spot me, despite me doing my best to conceal my presence.
Well, I mean, when you've got giant bunny ears on your hood, it's a little bit more obvious.
Long time no see, everyone.
I like Karen. Oh, so it's Corinne. But Corinne's always like, hi guys! And Ethel's just like, I hate you all.
Kill. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
I haven't forgotten how you assholes humiliated me. How dare you call me a pitiful child? That one over there with the frilly skirt is way more pitiful than me, is what Ethel said.
Frilly skirts?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Tiara?
Are you calling my princess fashion pitiful?
Hell, she said it. Princess.
Kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill.
You will pay for your insults with your lives! Boy, she must have been really offended, huh?
Kill.
Fair Eyes!
Uh-oh.
Let's go, Kiwi. Kill.
Okay, 6 health bars, let's go. I wonder if the difficulty inflates their health as well, because 6 health bars seems a little extra.
Kill.
Because that does some other Compo Hut published games. As much as I love it, Death in Request 2 is evil for it. You go up to hard mode, it literally doubles every single enemy in the game and boss's health. It turns the final boss into a grind. When that thing already had like I think it was like 250,000 health on normal, and you go up to hard and suddenly it's 500k, and you have to do the fight twice because that's how it works. You're actually doing 1,000,000 health to kill the thing. You're like, oh my god, please. That game's hard mode with it. It's don't do it on hard mode.
Now then.
Unless you know the cheese strat with Claire, and how you can absolutely rip the game's balance in two with her. Like, don't do hard mode in Death in 2. Just play it on normal. Do you have anything of interest? Oh, you have a Max Tonic. Nice. Now
Let's do this.
Let's go,
you need to stop missing.
New data. My turn. Kill. Kill.
Get ready.
Okay, it'll be her turn again before, so you don't have to worry about it. Do you have anything else, or was that it?
Yes!
Oh, you have an
New
eye
data.
patch. They usually only have 2, so I imagine that's your last steal.
I'm all right.
No, I want full cure. Back over here.
Let's do this.
Get ready!
Here we go.
Just looking at everyone's SP. I don't want to get caught
I'm
unawares because I got too aggressive and then like just miss something obvious. Like, oh, now we can't heal,
Get ready.
sort of thing.
Let's go, eh?
You guys need to stop missing. Holy shit.
New data.
Is her evasion stat just that high?
Kill.
Let's do
But she hasn't missed once, I don't think. So I think her evasion stat's just through the roof.
Get ready!
Oh wait, I should actually try and lower her stats. That'd
New
help.
data.
I'm gonna boost your defense since you keep on getting
My
walloped.
turn.
Get ready!
Oh no no no! You can heal Ethel. That's dangerous. I'm gonna go there. You have to be careful with that. Then you could, if you can heal Ethel by accident.
Here we go.
Oh, and the defense lowering miss. Let's space you out because you're both about to get whacked.
Kill.
Get
But
ready.
it really is hounding Tiara down. Ethel really doesn't like her. She wasn't kidding.
Let's do this.
Look, no one else has reached Fair Eyes yet because no one else has been attacked to boost the bar more. But she's just been hounding Tiara. Look! Leave the girl alone!
Let's go, eh?
I mean, it works out in our favour. If she keeps only on her and not caring about everyone else can just keep on smacking her back until she falls.
Here we go.
Look, that she only cares about taking Tiara down. It's insane.
What? My turn. You dodged the...
Get ready.
Kill.
Yep, there she goes, only going for...
New data.
At least this fight is pretty easy because she's so dead certain on Tiara and nothing else. Like, it's very manipulatable because of it. As long as Tiara's still alive, the fight's won, you know?
Get ready.
Like, it's not doing any group attacks, she's not switching her focus to anyone, she's just kind of, I will take down Tiara if it's the last thing I do. But I suppose it's kind of cool that the plot establishes she doesn't like Tiara and her AI is actually scripted to only focus on Tiara. That's a nice attention to detail. Will this kill? Let's find out.
Lend me your power.
Doesn't help that you're missing a whole bunch. I think if every single hit missed, you'd have had a bit of a chance, but it's not looking promising anyway.
It's over.
Fucking
Get ready.
New data.
Get ready.
Kill.
It's not over yet.
Jesus! Alright.
I think I messed up. Here we go.
There we go.
I might be out of shape.
A new power.
Kill. Kill. Ethel says, I've lost. Please, just kill me already.
Damn it, you two! I defeated you, so don't go giving me orders.
Kill. Then I'm going to kill you.
Ugh, just listen. I won and you lost, so just shut up and listen to me.
Yeah, that's right, Fang. He's like, I'm so fucking sick of this death. And like everyone's so narrow-minded in this game. Everyone's just kill or die. It's like, Fang's like, I'm sick of this shit. Stop it.
I want you to eat one of Bahas's desserts.
That's your ticket? Fang, you're gonna make her eat something so delicious and nice that she, like, joins the team? Is that your fucking plan?
Kill?
She's like, what?
I don't understand. I just want to kill you so bad, is what Ethel said. Are you planning to poison her?
I wouldn't play a cheap trick like that. Pops bakes his desserts himself, so they're really high quality.
He's trying to befriend her.
Hey, Pops, you did bring something, right?
Let's see. All I have is some striped fuzzies. Is that okay?
Yes?
That's totally fine. All right, Ethel. I don't want to hear you complain. Just shut up, eat these cookies, and we'll talk after that. And if you still want to kill me, I'm totally down to fight you again.
Kill. I suppose I can take one bite, she says. Personally, I wouldn't recommend that Ethel accept charity from strangers, but...
Well, you lost, so this is the winner's whims.
How is it? How do you feel?
It's good.
Aww.
It's good, is what Ethel... Huh? Ethel talked like a normal person, and she said it was good.
It tastes good, right? When you eat tasty food, it makes all the bad feelings go away.
Did Fang literally just go to Ethel? You're not you when you're hungry. It's a Snickers. That's literally what he fucking did.
Do you still want to kill me now?
Kill. I do. She says,
Seriously? Well, I guess I can't do anything about that right now. But if you come with us, you can eat this amazing food whenever you want. What do you say? Want to be friends?
Friends. If it makes you feel better, you can just happen to be going in the same direction and eating at the same places.
Yeah, so if it helps, just pretend. Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry.
How does that sound?
And the worst part is it's working.
Ethel is hesitant. You must understand. Ethel has only ever been taught to fight. She knows no life beyond battle. It's simply how she was raised.
Yes.
But I've long wished she could know the joy of living as a normal girl. Karin. Ethel, let's go with them. Maybe this is your chance to change. If you insist.
Hey.
But I might still decide to kill you all.
That's fine, as long as you decide to come with us.
Let's all try to get along, Ethel. It might
Yeah, until I was like, and next time, please don't just target me if we get into a fight.
My princess fashion is.
Oh boy, things are gonna get crazy around here again.
Everyone, please take good care of Ethel.
New party member! An actual new party member. Oh, what's her skill? Assassinate! Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, in my head, I was kind of comparing her to Maki already. As like the one character who's only used to combat, and now is going to be like forced to be humanized by talking to the others. I was already comparing it to Maki in my head, and now she's got Assassinate. It's located in Ethel's command menu. With triangle to bring it, this skill might defeat a selected enemy after a few turns, regardless of their health. Oh, it's Doom Counter. I said might because it doesn't work all the time, which means there's a chance it might fail. Looks like all you can do is trust your luck. In certain situations, it might defeat an enemy that's way out of your league, so it can work on enemies at higher level than you as well. So it could be useful in a pinch. Oh, but be aware it won't work on bosses. Yeah, gathered. By the way, Ethel won't be able to perform any actions until Assassinate finishes, so you need to be extra careful about keeping her away from enemies. It's literally Doom Counter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a Final Fantasy term. In Final Fantasy, they have something called Doom Counter, where they put a timer over your head. When it hits 0, you just die. So you have a set number of turns before the counter hits 0 and you're doomed. That's literally what her skill is. You mark an enemy for assassination, after a few turns she tries it, it's Doom Counter. And just like Doom Counter, it doesn't work on bosses, and it's luck based, so you might not always get it. But the way Final Fantasy does it different is that it's luck based whether the Doom lands. As in, whether the timer appears. Like, they will try it, and sometimes the timer won't appear. If the timer appears, it means you've won, basically. It means the Doom will happen when it hits 0, no matter what. It's just, it's actually just getting the timer on. Whilst this sounds like the timer will happen no matter what, it's just whether you get it once it hits 0 is when it will check. Let's check. Level 40! Ooh, ooh. Ooh, let's see what we can give her. Wait, what does she start with? 45 and 13. That's better. Oh, bunny pendant, that's cute. Shame we've got to take it off her. Wait, what's that boost? Defense and defense. Oh, you can get her first half of the game design. That's kind of nice. So if you want her to look, I imagine it's the same here, right? Kind of. You can take the eye patch off to make her somewhat like how she was in the first half of the game. Well, her hair's a lot more tied back than I realised it was. Look at that. I thought it was a lot looser than that. Never mind. I'll keep her in her default. What do I want to give her? What was the one we just got? That... No. It was Harpy, wasn't it? Wind support. What are her skills? Does that make sense for her? Ice. No, it does not. Let's, give her an icy one, then. What's water protection? No. Earth. Post-battle... Wait, what's that? Restore some SP at the end of battle. And increase attack power when your health's below 20. I kind of like that one. Increased odds of escaping, lightning. Light, no. Let's rock that. Oh my god. So, okay. Lunatic dance sounds cool. Ice coffin. Oh, she's got despair heal. Damages the enemy even if Assassinate doesn't defeat them. That's cool. And then you can boost it as well. 700? That's too big of a cost. Well, the prompt is just revival rank. What about you? Magic turn over there. Sure. Are you on 150? No, you're way off still. I need to actually start using Serious Ace. Alright, welcome to the team. I am going to put you... Actually, firstly, hang on, no, wrong button. I'm going to shuffle you up to the front, so you're with the gang, even though you're a ranged character, just so I can get you some, like, a bit more of an idea of what you're capable of. And I'll have her be like team leader for now to start working on some of her challenges, because you know with how late she's joined us, she's hella behind. Literally, she's hella behind on all this. So if I imagine if I check her status, her stats are going to be a little bit. Not really, actually. Not really at all. Like, I mean, her magic defense is a little worrying. Well, I say not as bad as some others. It's better than that. She's actually pretty sturdy on her own. Damn. And she doesn't have any weaknesses either. Alright. I'm still going to give her the boost, because, you know, why not? But that's surprising.
Today's meal was the best by far. I'm treating today. Eat as much as you want.
Do you have the money, Fang?
You seem like you're in a good mood today.
Hey, Ethel, why don't you sit closer to us?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, still a little
Then I guess
distrusting.
I'm not interested in the strawberry tart.
I am.
It looks like my interpreting days are over. Thank you again, everyone, for letting Ethel join your party.
It's alright, Corinne. Like Corinne was always so nice to us. It was just Ethel who was always kill, kill, kill.
I just wanted a normal life for her. That's why I dressed her like this. But I never thought my wish would come true this way.
Don't even sweat it. All this praise is starting to make me blush.
Interesting. I never thought you had a tender side thing. So, anyway, Ethel, if you're not collecting Furies, why are you a fencer? You said you just wanted to fight, right?
Ethel learned her craft at a fencer training institution.
A training institution?
They raise children talented in the ways of the fencer, then sell their services to large corporations.
Jesus, you know when I was comparing her to Maki? It's the same deal. But she was like scouted and trained as an assassin. She was scouted and trained as a fencer. Like, jeez, the parallels here.
But of course, there's a huge risk involved with trying to artificially awaken fencer powers. There are few like Ethel, who actually managed to acquire that power. Most of the students lost their lives to inhumane experiments, or training regimens.
I think I might be sick.
One day the facility caught on fire, and we escaped during the confusion.
Oh, so you're a lost child trying to find her place in the world.
All they taught me was how to fight. All I'm good for is destroying, so I have to fight. Ethel,
Ethel, you only limit yourself when you say all you can do is destroy. You're not in that place anymore. You're out in the big wide world.
Why does she sound slightly patronizing when she said that? When she's trying to comfort her.
Hey, so, I don't mean to interrupt such a serious conversation, but do you have a second?
What's up? You feeling sick from eating too much?
Looks like I lost my wallet.
Oh, he's making sure Pippin joins.
What? Good grief. And here I went all out because I thought you were treating us. I never thought you would be so careless.
He's making sure Pippin joins.
Just lay off, would ya?
Yep.
Ah, that's Pippin! Yeah, that's definitely him! He's got a sword stabbed through his weird-looking head and everything. That reminds me, the first time we met Pippin, he paid for my food! Yo, Pippin! Hey! Pay for my food!
Hmm? Did you just call my name?
What is this thing?
What is this weird creature? Is that a fairy? Maybe a monster. I can't identify it at all. Smells good, though.
Harley.
Hey, Pippin! I'm begging you, please, pay for my food.
Fang, aren't you being a little too hasty? He's going to think you're just a mooch. I mean, you are a mooch, but still. I don't know you, and this is the first time we've met. Thus, you must pay for your own meal.
Hey, don't be so cold. I'm gonna be your trusty companion eventually. May as well invest in our friendship early.
You insolent fool! How dare you mooch off a stranger? Aren't you a fencer? Have you no sense of shame or decency?
I apologize for the ruckus, everyone. Please pardon us.
Ah, they're gone. I guess Operation Free Food was a bust.
Jeez, I know you're excited that you got Ethel to join your party, but you shouldn't rush things like that. What if Pippin never joins because of what happened just now?
That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. The only thing Pippin really added to the party is that if Pippin is in... if Pippin is actually in your party, it boosts crit rate. Yeah, John, you know he doesn't know you yet, Fang.
Nothing. I'll just let things unfold naturally. Besides, I'm sure we'll run into Pippin again.
Here, your wallet was under the table.
Huh?
Idiot.
Ooh, sub-event at the inn. I wonder. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, I wonder if it's another thing leading towards that whole romance with Tiara thing, or if it's something else. Karen, if you don't come a little closer, I won't be able to study you that well. Now, don't be scared. Come here. Okay. So you're a humanoid fairy with foxes, huh? How how fascinating. She was about to say cute. What the heck is Harley doing? Just a fairy examination. Every fairy in our group receives one after joining. It's practically a rite of passage now. Harley looks like she's enjoying herself a little too much. Her face reminds me of a mad scientist's. Just let her go already, Harley. Alright. Before we wrap this up, can you give me a strand of your hair? Sure. Ow! Here you go. What's she gonna do with that strand of hair? Apparently she needs it for her research. I gave her one of my hairs too. Research? There's still a lot that's unknown about fairies. By collecting hair samples, I can pursue further research in greater details. That's amazing! These hairs are my prized collection. That's a little weird. I have a hair sample from every fairy I've ever met. Of course, that doesn't include fairies who are naturally hairless. Hey, why are you two looking at me? Oh, I wasn't expecting Varhus to finish the joke. Oh geez, there's a lot of talking we can do. Let's see what people have got to say. You're such a softie, Fang. You even tamed Ethel. I got nothing on you, eh? You don't have to suck up to me. Besides, it's not that big of a deal. Aw, you're so modest. But that's what I like about you, eh? I'll follow you to the very end. Oh my, Fang, are you lost? Of course not. Why would you assume that I got lost inside of an inn? Well, whenever my Goldykins goes somewhere new, he gets lost the moment he leaves his room. Wow, that's kind of... Ooh. Fang, is the food ready? You just ate. You taught Ethel that food tastes better when we eat together, so Ethel likes mealtime now. Aww. Hey, Fang. Yeah? Oh, you're in a good mood. What's up? Ethel's starting to make calm facial expressions. It's all thanks to you, Fang. I'm glad we got Ethel in the party, because I really wasn't sure what the hell was going to happen after before. No, I can hold off on them. It is these I need to, you know, always stack up on. Ooh, I could do with buying a couple more of these, though. I didn't realize we were that low. I always forget what button is what. No. Jeez, yeah, that might be worth saving for. But look at all these rings! Chick bikini, flashy bikini, school swimsuit. Are you 50k? It's like, no. If you want to be dirty-minded, pay up! It actually adds to their resistances as well. Like, it makes them less resistant to electric and more resistant to ice. Oh no, it doesn't. That's their built-in, I think. You know, that's their built-in. That doesn't actually add anything. Alright, well that's there if you're, you know, in that mind. Oh, a gold tiara. No, I'm not going to inflate her ego anymore. I wish we could see it before we buy with like the cosmetic stuff. Because the amount of times, like, it happens in Neptunia all the time, I'll buy a cosmetic and then 5 seconds later go, I hate it. It's more noticeable in Neptunia because you usually have to craft them instead. And you'll craft it just to be like, oh, I wasted all my resources on that. I was like, you're not really dropping any more quests because we can't do the B rank one yet. Actually, how much have we got? Okay, let's see how much it charges.
Welcome, valued customer. Today's special...
Oh, 10k. We'll be back. Drop rate, experience, attack. Money and no healing. Let's just bonk that in there and do a little bit of fighting instead of just selling stuff all the time. Damn, she looks cool. Let's get that jump challenge done quickly. Where is it? There it is. Alright, now let's...
Looks like that worked. I'm ready. My turn.
Alright, shooting star, a waxing crescent, and freezing meteor. And then for spells, she has despair hail, hailstorm, and ice coffin. Let's see what these look like when we use them first.
Executing shooting star. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Alright, that's an alright. It's more like animation review at this point. And at some point I want to fair eyes Ethel just to see what it looks like. Oh.
Let's do this.
Is it a different battle theme? I don't think it is.
My turn.
It sounds like a different battle theme. Maybe we just haven't let a fight last this long before. Oh, that has range. What's their default range? Real good. What about this? That has good range too. What about her magic? No, that's the spare heal. Oh yeah, she's good at range. Let's see what Waxing Crescent looks like.
Waxing crescent.
Oh god. She goes full Reaper mode? That's kind of cool. Okay, I like that animation.
I got some good data.
There's ice. Well, it's ice protection, not ice boost. Increases ice resistance, but lowers lightning resistance. Oh, now she has a weakness. Got it.
Fortune favors the bold.
My turn.
Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, and it's multi-target. Can I catch all three? No. There's space between them both, so only two.
Freezing meteor.
I just left for a second, and the moment I came back, it looked like you were testing physics. No. I was trying to do the jump challenge, but I was also getting a run around for the character. No.
Executing
Let's go, Aaron.
assault.
I'll cut you.
If I ever do that in a game, it's because someone told me they have DOA physics, and I'm curious if they actually do or not.
Let's go.
But there's no easy way of saying I don't do it for perverted reasons. I usually do it because I'm curious to see if there's actually a physics engine in it if I'm going to do that, not because digital TD go bounce, you know?
I'll do my best. Executing.
To be honest, when I was jumping, I was actually more looking at her ears. Like the bunny ear thing she has. I was curious to see if they had real physics or if they were preset animation.
Let's go, eh? It's over. That's a win for us.
Alright, this is leveling up real quick. We need to get an A rank at some point. But I was more looking at the ears. Because they flutter up when they go up and then kind of drop down. But it looks like it's just like a preset animation. It's not actual physics. How much we need? 10 grand, isn't it? Okay, we're on 1,000, so we're going to be here a little while.
Looks like that
But
works.
it's some grinding that we haven't done in forever, so we can relax a little bit while we're grinding and talk about stuff if we want. Instead of me just standing in front of a cutscene talking about V3 for 10 minutes.
Let's go, eh?
But yeah, the general rule is... I don't know how long this game actually is, and I'm starting to feel like we're nowhere near close. But,
It's not over
Do
yet.
my best.
tomorrow I won't stream this. I want to stream Ultra Despair Girls, get into that and see what that's like. I'm aware it's an entirely different beast, and I've also been told, and I've brought it up many times,
What I got.
that the game is a lot more out there tonally, and is a lot darker and sometimes a lot creepier in places, so we'll take it as it comes. I might just like put a disclaimer when we start that Ultra Despair Girls can be a bit weird before we start it on the day, but that'll be about it. But I'm excited to try it, just to see what a different approach is, and how they would handle a spin-off. So I know some people don't really care for it, and that's fine, it's a spin-off, it's always going to be like that. I'm a huge Neptunia fan, but I can tell you a grand total of, one spin-off out of all of them is actually decent and worth your time. All the rest are kind of not good.
I'm ready.
Or they're one-and-dones. Like, Cybernet's fun, but once you're done it, you never have a reason to play it again. The Senran Kagura crossover I liked, but once again, once you're done with it, you never have a reason to play through it again.
Let's go, eh?
All the rest, though, no, the rest of them I just think are straight up bad.
Let's do this. Stay
Do
down.
my best.
Despite the fact that all of them are technically canon.
My turn.
But speaking of Neptunia,
Let's go, eh?
Sisters v Sisters is coming to the West at some point, which is like the closest thing to a mainline game. Like, there's a lot of debate, changing rules, and the general consensus with it is that it's either one of two things. It's either A, the actual fifth mainline game, or B, a test run for what will actually be the fifth mainline game, because it's changing the combat formula. It's not going to be a turn-based RPG, it's going to be an action RPG. I feel like it being a spin-off is only 50% why. What do you mean? And I'm not sure what that sentence means. Do you mean as in like 50% of the reason why people don't bother with it? Or like don't enjoy it sort of thing? Because I'm up for anything if I enjoy a series, spin-off or not, but... Sorry, I'm not 100% certain what you mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense then, I guess. It's the same with a lot of things. Like, you look at spin-off sales for a game compared to main sales, it's always like a 10th at most. Are we on the money? Oh, we're still way off. Okay, we'll grind to like 4k and then we'll go sell shit because we're going to be here all day otherwise.
I'll do my best.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Get ready.
And I think I'm also excited for Ultra Despair. We got to get to it. Because what was one of the things I didn't like about the start of A3? That they had a female pro tag that then got removed. I wanted a female pro tag in one of these games, and I'm aware that Ultra Despair girls, I mean, the clues in the title, the main character's a girl. So I'm like, result. I actually get to, you know, experience more of that. Have a bit more diversity in the cast.
That's a win for us.
Speaking of diversity, I want to talk about, because I didn't talk about it yesterday because, you know, I didn't stream yesterday. Goddamn Testament coming to Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm really excited because that came out of nowhere. If you're not into Guilty Gear, like, don't worry, I'll try and explain. But essentially, it was leaked forever ago that the 5th DLC character for Guilty Gear Strive was actually going to be another character called Slayer. So yesterday morning, when it was announced out of the blue, oh no, it's Testament, and they come out at the end of the month. That was cool. That was really cool because suddenly this thing that we thought was a leak, it's like, I hope we still managed to surprise you, bitches. And it looks, and they look amazing. And the reason why I'm specifying they is because Testament has transitioned officially, and it's something that I think is actually really cool that they're doing in this big AAA, you know, fighting game, this extremely popular big fighting game, to have such a big stand like that. Also, I healed the wrong person. That they have a character that is non-binary. They asked Daisuke about it, the director, and he went, Daisuke's not Testament's not a male or female. Testament is Testament. Testament is just them. And I was like, that's really cool. And the English voice for Testament is a transgendered woman. And I was just like, that's really cool. Like, it's actual, like, diversity in the industry. Because it's one thing when it's in indie stuff, because I don't know how to put it other than maybe you expect it a little bit more. But when it's a big AAA company, well, obviously they have to worry about the not so accepting market, because as much as we like to pretend that they're evil bastards, no, money talks, and if it's a you can't release your product in an entire country because of the gender of a character, for fuck's sake, they're gonna have to be reasonable with it and go like, that's millions of dollars we're throwing down the drain to try and make a statement that could really bite us in the ass harder than we're prepared to admit. So for them to turn around and bluntly say no, Testament is Testament. Testament is voiced by a transgender woman and is straight up voiced by a woman in the Japanese version. Testament was originally male but now has transitioned to non-binary. That to me is like, that's making a statement, and I'm 110% down for it. Oh yeah, I saw some fan art of them yesterday. Yeah, I saw a lot of fan art of Testament yesterday. I think everyone's kind of losing their mind. And to read your last one, how much do you actually know about UDG? I know that the main character is Makoto's younger sister, and I know that Toko's in it. That's it. I know that it's also, like, not a point and click like the main series. It's more of like a third-person shooter. But that's genuinely my knowledge limit. Anything else I'd say I know. Also, this fight's going hideously. I might just leave. Anything else I'd say I know is not me knowing, it's me theorizing. And so I'd rather wait until we actually, you know, play it and see where it goes. But everyone's getting paralyzed in this fight, so I'm just going to heal paralysis. There you? Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna say, we need to get out of here. We need someone to use smokescreen. Well, the character that's going to use smokescreen just got killed.
I'll do my best.
Here we go.
There we go. Get us out of there. But yeah, I'm really excited for Testament. When Testament comes out, I will absolutely do a stream testing them out and seeing how it all works, you know. Because I watched, because their starter guide dropped just after the fighting game roundtable that went on, like, in the early hours of the morning. I missed most of it because by the time I woke up, it was like its closing like 30 minutes. But they did drop the starter guide, and they've changed Testament a lot from the X days, and to be honest, for the better. Testament had like invisible traps in the original, and I think that would have just been a little too much to try and deal with. So to reason with it a little bit more, they, you know, changed it. They got rid of it and gave Testament some different things as well. Like you can make their Raven like target people and fly straight at them, but you have to like plant a succubus down first, and the Raven will always fly towards where that succubus is, so you can make it like an aimed strike, but it also then makes it fair because the opponent can see where your aim might be going. Anyway, we do have enough, don't we? By 32 gold.
Welcome back.
Remember when Lola charged us like 100 gold for information?
Quite nicely. Keep doing business with me.
Like Lola is genuinely a black mark on this. Like, if you're trying to speedrun this game, make sure you have a good grinding route for money, because you're not getting past her until you do. If in New Game Plus cycles, I hope there's an easy way to make money quick, because otherwise you're in trouble in the New Game Plus cycles for the other ending, because you're going to be doing money grinding anyway.
Now then, about the Fury. It's at a place called the Subterranean Tower.
Oh, okay. Now we're at this point, because Subterranean Tower then led to hunting down that special key thing that Aaron was talking about. I forgot what the key's called. And that special key, when we got it, we unlocked the ability to us to get to the ferry, and that's when Tiara died. So we are getting close-ish now to the meet-up point of the timeline.
Wanna buy these Dorfer brand bunny ears? You can use your brain waves to wiggle them. Ethel already has those.
Like, Ethel's like, I already have these. Look at them. They're cute.
Well, there you go. Bye now.
Okay, take care.
The real final boss,
Good luck,
capitalism.
too. Lots of
What was the other, like, it was on the PS1. It was Spyro, wasn't it? That had like paywalls. And it was like money bags or whatever his name was. And it's like you had to actually like get most of the gems in a level to even get to the next level, because they literally paywalled you. I've just played Spyro since I was like 4 or 5 years old, so I might not know that accurately. How much do you want for the extra? Another 10 can. Well, you can bloody wait, Lola, you fucking robbing. Oh, what's new at the diner? Why don't you smile more often? And you stay still and act normal. You're actually really cute. Huh? She is right. Come, show us your smile. Smile. Oh my, she's nervous. Ethel's not used to being told she's cute. Didn't even know what cookies were before I gave her some. What kind of environment was she raised in anyway? Ethel is an orphan, but her skills caught the eye of the Tiger Hall, an elite training facility for fencers. She literally has Maki's backstory. An orphan got noticed by an organization. The organization then trained her up to kill. Come on. That's when she and I met. Tiger Hall. Every day, countless children at Tiger Hall were subjected to intense training. The ones who could not keep up would suddenly vanish without warning. Jeez, that place sounds ruthless. But one day, a fire broke out at the facility. We managed to escape amid the confusion. I see. A lot of things happened between the time we escaped and when we met you all. One time, we participated in a costume contest. Ethel wore a bunny costume. We also entered a dance contest and even managed to win somehow. Ethel is good at popping and locking. One time, we entered a fishing contest and managed to reel in a smelt, but we lost it and came in last place. I wasn't expecting to hear that. That sounds like it was really fun. Why so many contests, though? I wanted Ethel to experience an excitement that didn't come from killing someone, so I recommended that she'd enter. How considerate. But if you wanted Ethel to have a normal life, why did you have her do things that most girls wouldn't do? I don't think Karen really knows what it means to be a normal girl either. And that's just that. Does anyone else have anything new to say? Other than you going, the Subterranean Tower, eh? Are you going to the Subterranean Tower? It's one of those 3 towers east of here. Apparently there used to be one huge tower. After the tower split, the section that sank into the ground became known as Subterranean Tower. The path's pretty amazing, eh? Oh, the Subterranean Tower is that annoying place with 5 floors, with those enemies that really sucked. Right? No new quests, we still need to get our B. Because if I check the quest... Yeah, we need ultra-powered circuits, and they don't drop anywhere near us right now. I looked it up, but I can't remember where it is. I just know it's not a dungeon we have access to just yet. I was going to say, are they on here now? A girl raised in a fencer training institution because she was compatible with the fairy Karen, she became a fencer. Thanks to her past, for a long time she only spoke the word kill and spent her days pursuing battle. I noticed this off stream, and I kind of want to present it to you guys because it's kind of ridiculous. If you click on their name, you can get voice lines from them. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, you can get them to introduce themselves.
Nice to meet you.
You can get them to monologue about things, get a better of an idea. And then there's like all these rest of them, where it's like, they can get them to say thank you. They can get them to encourage you on.
Do your best. Keep fighting. Amazing. So amazing. I like you more now.
And then at the bottom is confession and contempt. So if you're into that shit, you can get her to say she loves you, or you can get her to say she hates you and you're useless.
Filthy pervert. Stay away from me. Hey, can I be with you forever? Forever and ever? I want to be with you forever until the day we die.
Okay, she done? And I was just scrolling through it like in my own time, and I was like, what the fuck? And it's not just the girls either. You can get Goldo telling me get you to tell you he loves him.
I think I'm pretty handsome and reliable, eh? Oh, and I'm pretty sincere too. So, what do you think of me, eh?
I was giggling to myself for a while when I discovered this. I was just going through the names and just going like, well, how does Fang confess? Like, you can see, I clicked all of these.
It's not cool to make me feel this way, you know?
Let's leave. I was beside myself for a while. I was like, of course they threw that in. Why wouldn't they? Anyway. Sure. Ooh. It is the same place. Okay, let's yank this sword out. Weapon points bonus I could do with, but the double SP is kind of brutal. More money, but no heal status. That one's brutal. Get rid of your ability to straight up heal. Change enemies, but less defense. And these ones are equipped, so we can't use them. And these are all the DLC ones, so we're leaving them alone. Ah, screw it. Let's just go to extra experience.
What's this feeling? My wings are tingling.
Does your back itch? Want me to scratch it for you?
Wow, that's kind of generous of you, Fang.
It's not that, you idiot. I don't know how to explain it, but I sense a strong fencer nearby.
Do you have fencer radar or something? Because if so, you should have told me earlier. Well, it doesn't matter who's coming for me. I'll recruit him to my team.
Fang.
Don't let your guard down. We don't know what to expect.
I think I figured out what Fang's trying to do. It's not just the whole trying to atone for the past by not killing people. I think he desperately wants to make it so Tiara lives. So it's like, if I recruit as many people as possible, there's more people who can make sure she survives come the end of this. Who can look out for her and cover her back, you know? Like, I think that's what he's going for. I think he's like, if I can get like a million people on this team just to make sure Tiara's alright, that'll be good.
My guard isn't down. It doesn't matter what comes at me. Arrows, bullets, lightning, old men. It's all good.
What was that last one,
Bang?
Fang?
Looks like they're already here.
Oh jeez, are you guys gonna suck and do like insane damage that you did last time? I know we got less defense, but these, yeah, the Murians, these guys were evil when we were here last time.
Keep control! Go!
Because their physical attacks just through the roof for no good reason.
I'll do my best. Executing waxing crescent. Slash!
Get ready. Next.
New data?
We also had Pippin on our team by this point, so yeah, that is different. Pippin told us to do one this time.
Let's go, eh?
Care to see my true hero power. Keep going.
Oh, there it is.
This.
Let's make this interesting.
Let's see what your Fair Eyes is. Oh, look how she shot an arrow up. Like she like flicked her wrist as she shot the arrow.
Transformation complete.
I'll do my best.
Okay, hers is pretty standard. Alright, now let's see what Supernova does. Does it have infinite... Ah, not that I can tell. I was gonna say, can it hit multiple targets? No, let's see what it does.
Supernova.
Oh my... Wait, did it stab her into the ground so she could shoot the cannon and hold her position? It did as well, look. Okay, okay, that's cool. I like hers. I like hers. It stabs her into the ground and she shoots a giant laser. That's fucking cool.
Let's go, eh?
This looks dangerous.
You have all the status heals, but no actual healing.
I got some good data.
I'm feeling buff.
Oh, you don't have Secret Treasure Finder though. We need to get that on you. Can I... How much is that? $30. Protect hidden treasures, must be party leader. Yep. Her kick, like her kick, kind of like it starts partway through the animation, it ends up, and she kind of swings kind of slow. I don't know how to put it. Like it, like the animation of it looks slightly off to me.
My turn.
Bit beta, okay.
Now's my chance. I'll do my best.
The pronunciation of beta is probably one of the only things that I will always just embrace the American pronunciation, because the British is beta, and it's like, nah, I'm good. Just call it. I'll just say beta, please. And it always annoys my mother, because my mother's like super British through and through, and she's like, no, it's beta, and I'm like, I don't care.
Getting fired up, eh?
I can't stop now.
Like there are some pronunciations, and it's not even a bias thing, I genuinely just think are better
I'm ready.
Elsewhere than what we get from the American side of things. But that's not one of them. That one, I just, every time I hear it, I'm like, beta sounds boring. I don't know how to put it. Like, beta doesn't sound like a fun word. Beta at least sounds like, oh yeah, it's a beta test.
I'll show you what I got. I can't do this.
It's also like, there are some things, it's like, as much as I understand what the origin of the word is and why it's changed, there are some where I do straight up just think because if I use the official terminology for it, traditional English, aka the English language before it was Americanized, I do think the traditional is better, but there are other instances where I'm like, well, yeah, if we're being honest, more simplified approach that some words got just make more sense, especially for people who don't know English and are still trying to learn the language. Like, the easiest one is sidewalk. It's the traditional English word for it is pavement. You're trying to teach someone the English language, and you go, yeah, let's walk on the pavement next to the road. They're gonna go, what the fuck are you on about? But if you say the sidewalk, they can put two and two together. It's like, oh, you walk on the side of the road. Got it. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. And this dungeon is going to be one of those we're going to keep on leaving and returning again, like in the first visit. Yeah, there's a couple that are kind of silly, like horse riding in the UK, horseback riding in the US. Like, where else am I going to fucking ride the horse, you know? Can't remember what comedian made that joke, but that one's always just kind of stuck with me. I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of weird. I guess it's over there. Oh no, it's here.
Treasure.
Let's go.
Oh jeez, okay, now I see what the problem is. I was like, why is like Harley constantly getting messed up? I didn't realize, yeah, they've got elemental magic that she's weak to.
Here we go.
Get ready.
Okay, I was looking at who goes next.
Get ready.
There you go.
New data.
Get ready.
Can I get both of them? I feel like I can maybe like Magoo that. No, it goes straight through the middle, never mind.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
I'll do my best.
It's not over yet.
Here we go.
I know they're resistant to ice, but she's only really got ice options, so I've got to take it what it is. Nice. Wait, has that made her weaker to what she to electric as a result? Yes, okay, it really is like a full trade-off. Nice. If I recall correctly, orange coat, who's that for? So if I recall correctly, the bears in this area sucked to fight against. I mean, I kind of prefer his default, but for the sake of mixing it up, sure. Oh, that got unequipped from her again? I forgot. And I like that more. I wonder when we like reconvene whether that will be the point where we like converge time and Tiara gets her memories back.
This box. I like it.
The souped up armor and it's for the boys. Jesus, 117 defense. Okay, okay. Who needs it more though? Okay, 694. Okay, it's going to you. It's going to you. I think Fang will do fine defensive-wise. Call it a hunch. So I remember this thing being a pain in the neck to fight against. I remember it kicking our ass. Especially when it's got 2 Murians with it. That doesn't help.
My turn. Here we go.
Cyclops, it's got 2 eyes. Why is it called Cyclops? Can I position this? I don't think I... Oh, I had it for a second. There we go.
Let's do this.
I'll show you what I got.
Oh, let's see how hard you hit. Oh, that was a crit, so that's hard to register. Okay, that's not actually too bad.
New data. I'll do my best. My turn.
Get ready.
Let's do this.
New data.
Ooh. Alright, we need to actually try and get
My turn.
Tiara in.
Let's go, eh?
There we go.
Eat
Care
that,
to see my
Sky!
true power?
That's a win for us.
Ooh, Shark, come here.
Looks like that worked. I'm ready. I'll do my best. New data.
Let's do this.
Let's
Fire
go.
off eh?
Okay, see how much this hurts. Okay. Okay, there's the real threats. Ow.
New data.
I'll show you what I got.
I'm ready.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Goddamn Murians and their stupidly inflated attack
My
stats.
turn. New data.
Because when we first got here, I genuinely felt I was under-leveled, and I don't think it was I was under-leveled. I just think the Murian enemies are designed to really suck against when you do physical. Especially because moments ago we just established that Fang's physical defense is through the roof, and it still did like 3k to him.
This box. I like it.
So how are we doing money? Alright, we're nearly on enough to just like detour to go do a lot of side quests, which I will be doing just for the extra grind. I've done all right so far, keeping on top of that stuff, so I want to keep doing that.
I'm ready.
No. Can I get it? Can I? There we go. I was like, no. There's a Mirian here.
Let's do this.
New data.
Let's go, eh?
Let's
not
make
over
this
There we go. Now it's just Sharky Boy.
Get ready.
no, it's only the shark to deal with. Great.
New data. My turn.
Let's go, eh?
Let's do this.
I can
Stay
do
down. You should have backed down.
And then it's this, but you just circle around. Right, I remember. Ethel's kind of low. Sure, there we go.
Surprise.
I'm ready.
My
Oh, it's a
turn.
tinier room as well, so all the enemies are clustered together a little bit more.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Let's go, eh?
Let's
not
make
over
this
yet.
interesting.
Nice, okay. So once the Murians are done, we can relax. It's just their top priority, always.
I'll do my best.
New data. My turn.
Get ready. It's over. A winner is us, eh?
Ooh, provides paralysis immunity. That's good. That's nice. Okay, some of these B ranks do have some sweet shit on them. Good. We're gonna have to leave anyway soon because we're running out of energy crystals. Go figure.
Fortune favors the
Oh
bold.
my god, there's 3 of them. Can I get all? Thank you.
My turn.
Get ready.
Here we go.
Let's go, eh?
This is too awkward a position.
Let's
Ah.
make this
Yes.
interesting.
Get ready.
My turn.
New data. My turn.
Get ready.
The reason why I sometimes do this is because there's a trophy for Fairizing so many times, and it's a lot that you have to do it before you get it. So like, if I just do that sometimes, like every now and then, it's at least I'm making progress towards it, you know? Because it does feel like they almost expect you to do it every single fight, and I'm not gonna remember to do that usually, but I can at least try every now and then. There's also a trophy and it says, have a consistent dash for 30 seconds. And I'm like, you can't. Because the dash ends after like so many steps. There's probably an accessory that I mean, I can speak English, expands it. Because if I just do this, the trophy won't pop anytime soon. I'm holding down the trigger, but it's not going to do anything. The trophy's not going to pop. So it has to be like a way to make it so your dash lasts longer that we just haven't found yet. Which is the other reason why I think this game's actually significantly longer than first assumed. Because we've only just got access to the ability to, you know, like, jump higher. So how long are we going to get it before we start getting dash boosts? Oh, jeez, okay. Oh, jeez, that's not what we need.
Get ready.
New data.
I'll show you what I got.
Alright, let's see what damage you cause.
Get ready.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Here we go. Measurements complete.
Alright, we'll do this fight and then we will U-turn out of here to get some resources back as well. Because we've got enough money.
My
Oh,
turn.
Jesus.
I'll do my best.
The Muriels have to be in every single fight, don't they? They can't just be left alone.
New data.
It's like, no, we've got to scare the crap out of the play. Oh, okay, that's worrying. I'm going to go with you because you're more of a guarantee on the kill. And then we just got to pray you don't, you know, demolish us.
Get ready.
Here we go.
Let's go, eh?
My turn.
My turn.
Let's do this.
New data.
There we go.
I got some good data.
Alright, now there'll probably be a midway scene just on the other side of this door. Yep. Just in case there's a boss, I'll do a little bit of stalking. Alright, and then once we see that scene, we'll U-turn. Whoa.
Cat. Hairball. The horror. The horror.
What's with these guys?
I think they're former fencers. It looks like their furies were stolen.
Did someone already fight them?
Hey, don't get too excited. It's rude.
Oh, is she getting a little excited about the idea of fighting? Okay, so that's all that was. It was, hey, someone else has already been down here and kicked ass.
Treasure. This box.
Dark robe. For the girls, a bit more neutral. Not enough to justify, though. Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't think I ever picked up these. High Potion and Amazonite. Skill, you, get us out of here. Because we've got a child to be ripped off by. Which will then stop us from being able to spend any real money here. Ugh. I don't want to sell the assassin hoodie yet. I know it's something she starts with and it's like a nod to the first half of the game, but I'm not going to use it. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to sell it either. The game went out of its way to give it to me, and I don't know if there'll be another one to get later. It's the same reason I'm kind of hesitant to sell some of this stuff here, because it's like I don't know when I'll get another one. I just want to be able to buy more energy stuff. So I can keep my SP at a reasonable-ish level. More pieces of flying stones. Damn, how many water stones? Okay, they can be, like, shrunk down a little bit. Damn, how many lightning stones? That can be shrunk down a little bit. Pebble. Alright. I'll take your entire stock. Thank you. We still can't do that, no. Was that side quest? Yeah, it's over here. Let's get over there and just fight the thing. Right, okay, I was gonna say, and how's this area look like again? Yeah, it's okay, in the corner. Uh-oh.
My turn.
Oh, and there's an Oni in here as well. Uh-oh.
My best.
Let's do this.
New data.
Let's go, eh?
Keep going.
Get ready.
New data.
I'll get her up in a second.
Get ready.
I'm all right.
You don't look it.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Get ready.
My turn. I'm ready.
Get ready.
New data.
Let's go, eh?
I can do it. New data.
I'll show you what
Stop.
I'm...
I might be out of shape.
Right, so we've had to deal with one Oni, all of ours, like, everything's gone. We'll save, because we haven't saved in a bit, and I'm paranoid the game will crash again.
Let's make this interesting. I'm ready.
So this thing, Neo Gorloi.
I'll do my best.
And of course it's bulky as hell.
Let's do this.
New data.
What have you got on you?
Now then.
No weaknesses. Your physical attack is through the roof, of course it is. Okay. Magic defense, we can help it.
Executing. New data.
Get ready.
Let's go, eh?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, physical's still a better option as always. We can try ice coughing. We haven't tried that yet to see what it looks like.
So cold.
Oh, okay, that was a bit
My turn.
underwhelming, animation-wise. It can't all be amazing, I suppose. How are we doing? Oh, you're way over there on your own, though. I was going to say maybe try and heal Harley, but she's
New
off on her
data.
own.
Let's do this.
Get ready.
You can heal her, though.
My turn. Sleep. I did my best.
Oh, hi. Where is that new one? There we go. And you have tension to communication rate, tension to go-go. I cast big chunk of ice, yeah, right? It's a little underwhelming. Oh, sorry, I need to stretch. let's just get back there and get back to where we were. What about for all the effort we made, the jump boost isn't that ridiculous of a jump boost. Like, it's like around double of what we got, but it's still like, for all the resources you need to get for it, it's not like you're like jumping to the stars, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be super, super high, obviously, but, you know, a little bit more than this. But at least we got it, so we don't have to worry about it when it pops up. When we eventually go back to those ice plains, we'll be... Oh, shit.
You're so frustrating!
Oh, I'm not staying in this fight, I'm telling you now.
I'll do my best.
Let's do this.
Here we go!
I need to get her anti-ambush. Can we do that? If I'm going to keep her in the party leader for a while. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's pricey as hell, but eh. You at 150 yet? Yes, you are. Make your healing better. And it's 200 for that and then 300 for that. Okay. We're not getting full cure all anytime soon. We can start getting some status condition healing though. That might not be a bad shout. Get her despair heal eventually. Well, they're quite pricey as well. Create a magic wall, and if you are targeted with magic, absorb the magic and reflect. Yeah, we'll just nab them, stack them up. Ooh, we could get you that, or we could get you Tornado, because we can't get Soul Reaper yet. Oh, I didn't realise you backtrack as well. I forgot. I'll get you that instead for now. But you... I'll get you Explosion. Alright, so your magic list is done. Force Impact's 1,000, so we're not getting that anymore. This ultimate skill can only be used in your Fury form. So here's a second ult. A fucking protagonist, right? Yeah, I brought the combo level 2. It's 2,000 to get them yet another one beyond that. So we're not doing that. That's way too pricey for, you know, one more slap in our basic combo. I'm good. Let's pop that physical attack. Let's go as high as we can get it. Allies magic defense, that could be helpful. Oh, I never edited her combos. Yeah, hang on. No. Damn it.
Let's do this, eh?
I'm ready!
This is why I wanted to avoid them.
I'll do my best.
Because these enemies are annoying.
Don't count me out. Stay
New
down.
data?
Get ready.
Get ready.
Oh, what does explosion is 207. All right.
Kaboom!
Oh, I like the little pause. That was all right.
Here we go!
You actually give him a decent magic option.
My turn.
My
It
turn.
feels like quite a heavy price though on the SP to use.
Keep going.
Let's do this.
Get ready.
New data?
I'll do my best.
Get
can't
fired
stop
up,
now.
eh?
I've become. Looks like I got stronger.
35 or 34. She's a whole level behind. I didn't realize she was like stumbling behind that much. Yeah, 35, 35, 34, 40, 36. Ethel just being straight up level 40 makes me worried if I am actually underleveled. Or if she's supposed to be, like, that bulky. But if I remember rightly, we had that with Sherman when he joined in the first run. Whereas, like, when Sherman joined, he was, like, 4 or 5 levels above everyone else. But the difference is, Sherman was never supposed to stay in the party. We figured that out early. Since, you know, he's the main big bad, and I wouldn't be surprised if later on the final boss. It really kind of strikes me as the person who used to be on your party, then became the evil one, and then you'll fight him at the grand finale, like that kind of deal. I'm trying to remember which way is the wrong way. So we go there first. Yeah, that goes up there, so this is the way we want to go first.
Fortune favors the bold.
Death Eagle, that's a worrying name. Oh, and you're resistant to water, great.
New data.
Right, it's kind of crowded in here, and all of you guys are very bulky, which is a little concerning, I'll admit.
Let's go, eh?
You're weak to fire, okay. I was about to say they don't do that much damage, but then one got a crit and nearly, like, demolished Tiara. Yeah, this room's a little too cozy to have all these enemies in here.
Let's go, eh?
I do appreciate with this game that the location you fight in does kind of have an effect on how the fight goes. Like this, the enemies are a lot more cluttered. They can't space out, but then neither can we, because the arena we're in is smaller. Like, that's a nice attention to detail, because they could have just had it, like, when you start a fight, it just warps you into, like, a special battle arena, but no, it keeps it where you actually started the fight.
Get ready.
Where? Oh, you're over there. Can we get to you safely without hitting anyone else? Good.
I'll show you what I got.
My turn.
Right, now we can see it. Oh, it's a single target, okay. Well, then now we can see if this actually hits multiple or not.
My turn.
I know that was risky, but I thought, you know what, screw it, just take the damage. Yours is single target too. Oh no, yours does hit a wave.
New data.
Let's do this.
Missing doesn't help. Who's the lowest that I want to keep alive?
My turn.
I say that, everyone's not brilliant.
Sleep.
You can heal yourself.
Get ready.
New data.
This fight's hard. This fight's actually kind of mean. And the fucking missing doesn't fucking help.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Please stop missing. You guys have got to stop missing. It's like, it's genuinely the most annoying thing with this game is how low our hit rate feels like it is sometimes. Like, it's always annoying when you miss. When it feels like you're missing every other turn, like, it really starts to weigh.
My turn. Here we go.
Alright, I was going to say, Ethel has the thing where when she's on low health, she hits harder. I was trying to figure out what that state's condition was. She's not been berserked. It's just because she's on low health.
We pulled it off.
Alright.
Level up.
And I don't feel like it was worth it enough to do all that chaos. I thought we just burnt through most of our resources to survive that. And after, I'd rather do this and actually buy some more, Yeah, it's not ideal, but more of them. Right, let's try and get back down there again. Preferably, but without getting, like, bombarded by menaces. on the way there. No. Oh, no, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, can we just drop down off the edge? Yes, we can. The game's not going to be, like, fussy about corners. Damn it! It will be fussy about that fucking corner.
My turn. I'll do my best. Here we go.
Get us out of here. Alright, I'm going to wait for you to see where you go first. Go that way. Thank you. And you're blocking it. Oh, and it's one of you as well. And it's like this little thing's like, yeah, come here, see what fucking happens. No, bye. Nice. It's a good thing enemies can't hear in this game. There's an audio thing, like if you landed next to them, they just immediately snap around or something. That'd be a bit mean. And how far did we get? Oh yeah, we fought just that enemy, then left.
Sorry.
I'm ready.
Robot and 2 of the machines. Or 2 of the bit bots. Oh, 3 of them. There's one behind it.
I'll do my best.
New data.
Because I'm aware a lot of the difficulty issue I'm having is entirely my own fault. At the moment I saw that there was a trophy for beating the game on hard mode, and I was like, sure, why not? I just went for it. I was like, I'm pretty good at Combo Heart RPGs, like Combo Heart published RPGs. I'm sure I'll do just fine. They usually aren't even that bad, and then this one in particular is like actually pretty damn fucking brutal.
Let's make this
Case in goddamn point, what the... Let's just heal the despair. No.
new data.
I need more characters with healing, I feel like.
I'm all right.
The only person who's not in this, can I get her in this as well? Yes, okay, a full group of 5 healing, let's go. Nice. And then he immediately fucking misses.
Let's do this.
But as I said, with Death End Request, like that one, it really did just feel like the health was inflated more than anything. Like there were some stat boosts, but as a whole, it was
My turn.
the game's hard mode was pretty manageable. It was just time consuming. But you come back to this one, it's like no, enemies hit a lot harder. They seem to crit more often. We seem to be missing more often.
Get ready.
Some dungeons require multiple trips just to get through it. Galdo can't hit to save his life.
New data. I'm ready.
I won't give up.
We can keep going.
Somehow.
And I'm aware as well we still got that experience boost and defense lowering thing, but it's only by 10%. It shouldn't be ripping us apart this much. That being said though, when it appears that we're at the boss, I will go take it off. Yeah, just on the off chance they do another, oh, whoops, Fang fights alone this time for no good reason. You know, their favourite trick in this game. Next to force losses. They really love those forced losses for story progression. Ooh, medical eye patch. I've had to wear one of them before. They're really not comfortable. You see it like characters wear it in anime, but like giving it a second thought. Like, oh, that almost looks kind of cute. You wear it in real life, and it's like this is the itchiest, most annoying fucking thing in the universe. I had to wear it when I was a kid for a little bit because I did not look after them. I say that, it's a common rule for most of my body. I did not look after myself as a kid, and I've had to live through the repercussions of it as an adult. But my eye was one of them. My left eye is weaker than my right by quite a significant amount. It clears up enough when I'm using both of them, but if I close my right eye, my left does kind of blur the world a little bit. And it was just because I didn't look after it, so yeah. Oh god, it's not one of those bird things. But it's the same with a lot of things. It's why I'm because right now my setup, because I don't have a proper desk and whatnot, is literally like at the end of my bed. So I just sit up and play as I go. I've been looking into getting a back support, since the room I record in, it's too small for me to actually, you know, get a chair and squeeze it in properly and it not be awkward. Like, I'd have to rearrange things. But if I can get a back support, that would be great, especially if we're going to start doing longer streams again. Like, if we end up with another 8-hour stream, that did numbers on my back, and not in the good way, where I was just sitting up straight with no support. I might only be 22, but my body is decrepit at best at times.
Here we
Damn
go.
it. Oh, and it's 3 of these guys as well. Get me the fuck out of this fight.
My turn. I'll do my best.
Here we go.
Get me out of that, yeah. And what's here? Robot. And you're not really looking our way. So this doesn't end immediately. There's still another floor here, if I recall.
I like it.
So we'll clear up this floor, then go back and reset and do the long run back to get here to try and save with good stats. And also so we can yank up that sword so we get our defense back. We're trying to swerve Birdfucker here. I do want to stream almost every day this week. There's one day where I'm going to be busy in the morning, so I'll either stream later or skip it outright, which will be, I think, Thursday. I have to double check my schedule, but I've basically just got a doctor's appointment in the morning on either Wednesday or Thursday, and so it's like it would be a later stream or not. But I've got some spare time that I want to try and stream most, if not every day this week, if I can help it. Just try and get on top of it, because I know I've taken a lot of days off. What was I going to check? Who that new costume was for. Hang on. This alternate color is on the box art for the game. This is the color she wears in the box art. I thought this was going to be tied to like some secret, like when she regains her memories, that maybe like she gets a new costume or something. Not it's just an alternate costume and they liked it, so they made it that, or an alternate color. I mean, I like it. As much as black's my favorite color, I mean, I'll take the diversity and mix it up a little bit. How much of this is... Oh, okay, so it's the same as before. See if we can be a bit of a cheeky menace and navigate all this. Actually, how close is... I was gonna say, Ethel is very close to leveling up if I recall, so I might go fight the shark.
Now's my chance.
Oh god, there's a lot more here than just a shark.
I'll do my best.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
Get
Let's make
fired
this
up,
interesting.
eh?
Alright, now we should hopefully be alright.
New data.
Let's go, eh?
Especially with her, like, oh, I just want to hit the whole screen attack.
Let's do this.
Do it.
Care to see my turn. Next. I did it.
Oh, look how much more graceful she looks like with the blue, like the lightish blue and the white. Like it kind of matches her hair and the tiara I gave her. Yeah, that looks really nice.
I'm even
As opposed to
smarter
like the goth princess she was going for. Alright, how does your stat level ups work? Is it the same usual rule? I'm starting to think it's universal, that they get more strength than magic. Because yeah, it's the same sort of deal again. every single character we've got, they get more points in their strength and physical defense than they ever do their magic and magic defense. It feels like it's just a universal rule of this entire game that physical attack always gets higher number boosts than magic. Okay, but let us... I know it's a long way back, but we need to yank out this sword. And I also want to stack up on stuff while we got the chance. Okay, we're alright on that, so it's more just... yeah, a few more of these just to kind of give us a little bit more breathing room. You still don't have any new quests to give us because we haven't leveled up. No. Because we can't level up because we don't have ultra-powered circuits. And I don't think any of these drop ultra-powered circuits. No. Alright, let's try and get down there avoiding encounters. Oh, I thought the enemy was going to see us. He was kind of looking straight at us, but he didn't seem to... he lost interest. Just cut through the middle like this, yep. Oh, more SP, nice. Get down there we go. Alright, then the first awkward room. They're not looking our way, so we can squeeze through. You are, so I gotta wait, because you will catch us on the corner. It saw us anyway. He gave up, thankfully. I'm just gonna go for it, because you're not looking. Oh, and you're like, none shall pass. You're really like, none shall pass. I'm just gonna stay here. Go that way. Oh, I should explore all the time. Is that thing not gonna move? Oi! Not towards me. That way. Whoa! I forgot I spawned an enemy like right there. Then we need to, through that, then cut down. I'm a little bit more wary against the robots because I know, like I said before, in the Neptunia games, the robots have 360 vision because they're robots. So they don't need eyes. So I don't want to get too close in case it can spot directly behind it like that. Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, birdie. Don't turn around.
Here we go!
I'm ready. My turn.
Let's do this.
New data.
Have Harley and Fang got matched speed or something? Because it seems like alternate between them who goes first. But like, as in like between those two. Hang on, let me check. I imagine it's agility that decides that. So 289. Oh, okay, yeah, it's nigh on. It's that it's like anything, it rolls a dice every time on turn go, and because their stats are so equal, sometimes Harley gets a high roll and sometimes Fang gets a low roll, and so their turns swap. Well, she's much higher, and she's much higher. It's the same with a lot of things. It's the same with damage values. Damage values just roll a big dice based on their based around the stats you've got, which is why damage numbers can be slightly inconsistent sometimes. It's something you hear a lot if even like in Pokemon tournaments you hear it a lot, where like if a Pokemon has like 200 health and attack hits them and does 98, they'll be wary about taking another one because it might have just been that 98 was a low roll and the next one could be a high roll and do the 102 to finish them. You can only start making your comparison once you're hit several times, and then you kind of go, okay, the average seems to be around here, but this particular one seemed to hit a bit harder, and this particular one seemed to hit a little lower. and then you can start making a rough estimate of where those numbers, those rolled numbers actually are.
What's this?
And that's the thing, if I ever get proper recording equipment on like a PC and whatnot, I can almost guarantee at some point I would stream a Pokemon game. I don't know which one I would, because if I'm honest, I'm not the biggest like Pokemon guy, and I'm not the biggest fan of like the later ones. I'm either going to sound like, I don't like any of those new games. No, I'm not like that. I just prefer the first 5 gens a lot more than some of the stuff that came after. Right, let's save. And I'd have to do it on a, you know, totally legitimate Game Boy Advance, and not at all an emulator, but shush.
Huh? What the heck? I can't move forward.
That's ridiculous. Oh my. There is some kind of invisible wall.
Could this be some kind of trap? Let's try examining it.
Man, this bites. Aaron, come here. I'm gonna bust through this invisible wall.
Huh? Isn't that a little extreme?
If you've got a better idea, then tell me.
If you got a better idea, then tell me. But right now, the music's playing.
Their eyes.
Aaron's like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was on the other side of this illusion, not on the music. I was expecting the music to stop the moment they swapped out. It did.
Are you that mooching fencer I met earlier?
Pippin? Why are you here?
To reform the world. Uncivilized fencers run rampant throughout this world. I'm on a
Is this how we get
pilgrimage to
Pippin back
punish
in the
any
party?
unworthy fencers I encounter. I was planning to place a seal on the fury within this tower so that no one could abuse its power. However,
I never expected someone like you would be capable of destroying Pippin's wall.
Are you also a fencer?
Tiara, wrong guy. That weird-ass creature is the fencer.
Yep. It's like, yep, we gotta go through this again.
oh my. I will stop calling you a mooch, my boy. I applaud your ability to see that I am, in fact, the fencer.
Impossible. Isn't that handsome gentleman the fencer?
No, my name is Soji. I'm a fairy. This is Pippin. He's the fencer.
What?
Whoa! Seriously?
I see. It really does look like it should be the other way around, though.
Appearances don't matter. It's what's inside that counts. You should really learn to be a better judge of character. We could learn to judge people till we're blue in the face, and we still wouldn't have been able to tell which was which. Really? Ethel noticed.
Aww.
Anyway,
I don't know why Ethel, now she's got this ability to talk, has developed the I am in the third person mode. Yeah, the games didn't really make the jump to 3D that well. Legends Arceus is pretty fun though. It looks really fun. I wish I had a Switch to play it. It looks really fun. Yeah, graphically it looks a bit but it's a fresh take and it's genuinely looks really enjoyable. I struggled with Gen 6 and I thought Gen 7 was just okay. And obviously not owning a Switch, I haven't played Sword and Shield, but from all the controversy surrounding it when it launched, I don't think I was missing too much. Maybe it was really good in the end, and if it is, cool. And I'm happy for people if it was good. But I remember at the time when it was coming out, people were not amused by a lot of some of the things surrounding it. And I know Gen 9, it seems interesting. But I'm kind of, the reason why I haven't got a Switch is because I'm kind of waiting to see if that Switch Pro that's been rumored for half a lifetime ever actually becomes anything. You know, like if it does, I might just get that. Because the normal Switch kind of hasn't lowered in price like much at all over like the past 5 or so years. So it's like I don't want to spend all the money to get that just for something else to come out like a month later and it be like another however many dollars or pounds in my currency, you know? But Legends Arceus does look like a blast. Every time I've seen footage on it, I'm like, this looks really fun. I've actually been doing a randomized Nuzlocke on Soul Silver in my spare time. Fuck, how's that going, dude? I love Soul Silver. My favorite gen is Gen 4. I love Platinum, and it's why, like, it's part of the reason why I haven't, like, even really looked at the Gen 4 remakes either, because I didn't like the Gen 3 remakes. I felt Emerald was still better than the Omega and Alpha. But, I love Platinum. Platinum is my go-to Pokemon, but I really liked Soul Silver as well. I thought the Gen 1 and Gen 2 remakes were both great remakes. It's just the Gen 3 remakes I thought were kind of weak.
Such a brazen young lad. I think I'm starting to like you. But I must decline.
Oh, I think I missed a line of dialogue.
Anyway, I saw through you and revealed your true identity. Now hand over the Fury.
Okay.
Your skills are impressive, but you have much to learn.
Oh, you're gonna be our boss fight?
Test your fencer prowess. What say you?
Because I've done randomizers before, but I've never done a Nuzlocke. So I know exactly what they are, how they work, yada yada, but I've always just kind of been like, I'll pass. That sounds like a lot of work for something that could just go wrong with one bad fight. Just one bad fight and they wipe half your party. Well, fuck, you know?
Beat you down. My turn. My turn. Executing Waxing Crescent. Is this?
Dun, dun, dun.
Get ready.
Yeah, let's lower your attack before you start beating us up. I got a Shinx as a starter and beat the first gym so far. Oh, fair enough, dude. Are you keeping that Shinx, or riding it out, or are you going to try and swap it out with something you bump into later? Like, are you much of a Shinx, like, Luxio, Luxray fan, or are you kind of desperate to try and get something else to move it to one side? I know you don't really get much of a choice with a Nuzlocke as a whole. You've got to kind of take what you can get.
I'm on fire! Here we go!
New data?
So I remember on my phone there was a good Game Boy Advance emulator that I used to use a couple years back, and I did install a randomizer for, I think it was, oh, what was it? Was it Emerald? I think it was Emerald I installed it for, and that was kind of fun. I can't remember how it really went out because it was a while ago, but I remember having fun doing that.
Go!
I remember my Rayquaza being a Jinx. When I got to it, that was a bit like, ah.
Get ready.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have just pulled up. It was like a fucking Magikarp or Phoebus.
Executing Shadow Hunter.
My turn.
Let's do this.
Here we go. My turn.
Here we go. No.
Assassinate won't work if it's on a boss. I was like, I haven't actually tried that yet.
Let's go, eh?
My turn.
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm surprised no one's reached a point where they can Fair Eyes yet.
Turn.
Let's do
New
this,
data?
Soji.
It says evenly among your allies, but you have to aim at who you're sharing it with. That's kind of... I thought it was more like a general thing.
Now
Actually, what stats have you got? Aged Afro and Dewdrop of Salvation. You can steal from it. I don't want the Aged Afro. I'm good.
my turn.
Get ready.
But at least we've got your guard gauge on the screen now. That probably won't move.
My turn. Who's
Get
next?
ready.
Here we go. I'm ready.
I won't be able to reach her. She'll probably die again next turn. So I'm going to shift my focus to over here to top everyone else up.
Who's
Get
next?
ready.
Yep. Get back up.
Going.
The boss is going to go next. I don't want to do Supernova.
My turn.
Let's do this.
Put your back into it.
Okay, yeah. Look at how little guard damage we're doing. We're going to be at that forever if we try and go for that route.
My turn.
I was just curious. I was like, I'm just going to try and see what happens. No.
My turn.
God damn it, of course we got the Afro. I was like, oh, maybe I can get the potion out of it.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
New data.
I can still fight.
I'm ready.
My turn. Only a flesh
No,
wound. Who's
get
next?
ready.
Don't take it down again. God damn it.
Let's go, eh?
I can do it.
My turn.
Oh, 6,000 damage? Are you insane?
Let's do this.
Here we go.
I'll do my best.
And what's with Tiara's tension gauge being so low? Did she get hit with something that I didn't notice?
Only a flesh wound.
I was about to say, not that it matters, but then no, they had to miss, didn't they? And again.
Let's do this. Stay down.
There we go.
At least we pulled it off.
I caught a Charmeleon somehow, Mantike's Stun Tank, and Hariyama. That's a pretty good team, dude. Like, all in all. Hariyama especially. Like, I had Hariyama on my actual main team when I went through, not Emerald Randomized. Like, when I do like a general run of Emerald, I usually get a Hariyama. That's a pretty solid all-round team, I'd say.
An admirable victory. I have indeed lost. I am glad I lived to see this day. Although your first impression was quite terrible, you're actually a very fine fellow indeed.
Yeah, thanks, Pippin.
On that note, you may have the fury that I've recovered from this place.
B and A rank. B and A rank. Let us start the next part of the godly
While
rite.
you're at it.
Is that so? You need assistance from a veteran fencer such as myself, yes?
That's right, Pippin. I need your help. After all, the path I walk is the path of justice.
I see. Very well.
Pippin, can you stop wiggling now?
For great justice, the full extent of my power is at your disposal.
A C? That's not an A. Oh, well, he gives us a few. Maybe we'll get us. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, still no A though. Give us all 41. Damn. Sure. Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't put anything into your range. Whoops. I ran into a Glade Route 32 when it teleported on me. Oh! Oh, no! What's your favourite Pokemon? I've got to ask that one then. Mine is, to be honest, it's Metagross. Every time I think it's because of, like, because I was born in 99, so my earliest Pokemon memories, like proper memories, because like my older sister had Pokemon Red and Pokemon Silver, but by the time I actually kind of restarted acknowledging it and playing it myself, Gen 3 was the newest gen. And so my memories were Gen 3 Pokemon, and I remember seeing Metagross and being like, whoa, that's really cool, and it just kind of stuck with me. Like, Metagross is probably my favourite. What's yours? As when you're talking about Pokemon instead of this game now. What's new there? You're talking about something else. I know it's hard to pick when there's like, you know, over 900 of them. To just pick one, but if you do have one. visual box. What the heck? A mysterious box that shows you places and events from your... Oh, it's the gallery mode! Oh, we need more ultra-powered circuits, though. We got to be getting them soonish, then. That's kind of cool. That's how you unlock gallery mode, so you can, like, revisit and look back on, like, old CGs and maybe old cutscenes. That's nice. Instead of having to beat the game to get it, you can just get it there. I shouldn't be spending money. We're bound to get like new. We're about to get ripped off again very soon.
Come on, just try smiling.
Oh, they're still doing this. This is cute. Oh, what button is it again to make the screen go? There we go. That's real cute. Look at her. You can see like just above the like collar, she's trying to smile.
Smile. No. You have to raise up the corners of your mouth more. And close your eyes a little bit.
Just relax and enjoy it.
Like this.
What are you guys doing?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh, I get it. They're practicing for a staring contest.
Oh, jeez.
Totally wrong. We're helping Ethel practice smiling.
Hate you all.
Kill.
You all seem to be enjoying yourselves.
What? Everyone just get your fucking swords out now. Wait, get the fuck out of here.
Sherman?
What the heck?
No need to panic. I'll be leaving soon enough.
I like the Glamrow Brugly line, but I am pretty sure it has the smallest pool of locations you can run into in the game. Glad it came back in Legends. Yeah, isn't Glammeow like... I'm trying to think, like, in Gen 4, isn't like Glammeow... I don't know about Soul Silver where on earth you fucking find that, but in Gen 4, isn't it like near the windmill? And like, that's it? You know, like just past like the flowery village? Like, the names are skipping me, it's been a while. But it's like, isn't it like you go into that windmill when you first fight against like the actual members of Team Galactic, and it's like in the fields just outside it. It's like there and nowhere else, or like very few elsewheres. Or was that because you've only in Pearl too? Really? It's not even in Plat. Oh yeah, because Plat borrows Diamond's exclusives over Pearls, doesn't it? Wow. Yeah, fuck Glammeow fans, I guess. Of all the Pokemon to choose, that's an odd one, because it's not like, say, like in Gen 1, where it's like if you went for Red, you got Growlithe, if you went for Blue, you got Vulpix. Like, at least they were both fire types and both interested in their own right, even though if you got Vulpix, I think you kind of done dirty compared to Growlithe. But, yeah, that seems kind of brutal to make that Pearl only. That probably explains why I never had one. Because I got Diamond when I was a kid, then went to Platinum. I like cats, what can I say? Yeah, that's fair enough, dude. Well, I like birds. Like, I usually try and get a Chatot in my team. If I can help it. And every time, it's always funny, so I used to be, when I was a kid, like, you'd go to, like, do a competitive, let's say competitive as 10-year-olds can be. Like, do a match with a mate, and I'd like start presenting my team, and they'd have all these like cool Pokemons, and they'd see my Chatot and go, what the fuck's that doing there? And I'm like, oh, don't you worry, that's just the mascot.
And if you hand over all the Furies you've collected right now, I'll even spare you your lives.
Yep, Sherman's gone full evil.
Then you'll be free to return to your life of joyous collusion together.
You sound like a common criminal. I guess you've shown us your true colors.
To be fair, I like cats too. I have 2 pet cats. I would let them into my room while I'm streaming, but I guarantee you I wouldn't get far in my streaming because they are attention whores. They would be constantly pestering me, being like, oi, oi, meow, oi. So I just kind of, it's a warm day in spring right now, they're just chilling out in the garden, so I'm just leaving them to it.
Do you really think we just hand over the Furies so easily? Get real. I'd sooner die than give them to you.
That's good to hear. I can just devote all my energy to wiping you out.
Wasn't Chatot banned from competitive play? That I don't know. I don't keep up with all that stuff. The only Pokemon I've ever known that was banned was Wobbuffet because of the counter issues, where if two Wobbuffets go against each other at once, they can be locked in. Like, nothing will happen in the fight because they'll both be waiting for a counter. But I don't know about that. I'm just saying, like, when I was a kid and used to play with my friends, I used to have a Chattel in my team just because it would, like, people would go, what the hell's that? And I'd literally only throw it out, use Tailwind, have a focus sash on it so it would survive a hit, and then swap it out and never use it again. Just for the Tailwind, just so I could go first more turns.
Do you intend to fight us all by yourself?
You're not the only one with allies. My faithful minions would gladly give their lives for my cause.
Because of the voice. Oh, right, yeah. Because you could you could confuse them off the voices. You could like stack it up with status conditions as well, I think. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
All troops, charge!
These are Dorfa soldiers!
They seem to be a formidable contingent. We cannot let our guard down.
You bastard! When the hell did you become Dorfa's bootlicker?
You really shouldn't say such rude things. I detest serving others, which is why these men are under my command. Prepare for battle! Wipe out every enemy before you! Do not let a single one escape!
Prepare for battle? That's my line!
Hey Aaron, you know that secret ability you did like once where you warped us out of here? Do you want to like do that
Stop
now,
resisting.
please?
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Oh god, it's the stop resisting for again. Oh my god, it's gonna be stop I've not missed this.
I'll do my best.
Let's do this!
New data?
My turn.
Oh, I haven't got anything. I forgot that I need to actually equip you with stuff. Whoops.
I'm ready.
Ow. Maybe don't do that.
Stop resisting!
Let's do this!
Here we go. My turn.
I can just reach from here.
I'll show you what I got!
Impossible!
I did my best.
7,500 experience and 7,500 gold. Okay, game.
I've become stronger! Looks like I got stronger!
How do you like me now? Have you learned your lesson? Don't ever show your face around here again!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do that. If I'm going to save the world, I can't give up so easily.
Save the world? What does that mean?
Yeah. Alright, we need to actually talk about this again, don't we? Way back in that one event I wish we didn't have to keep talking about. No, you could record a unique line for them to say, and some people use them for not so great oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, that, okay, yeah, people could just, like... Yeah, okay. I genuinely didn't know that. I thought voices and, like, there was, like, voice skills that it could do. I didn't realise it was to tie with that. Fair enough. And yeah, that makes sense. That is, like, that sounds like a Nintendo had good intentions and then, of course, allowed the masses to touch it, and it got corrupted immediately. Anyway... Way back on that one event, I wish we didn't have to keep recounting, but when Sherman forced himself onto Tiara, when Tiara, like, got him off her and, like, pushed him back, there was a flash of dark energy on her, hinting that she had links to the Vile God. That something in her blood or body might have been linked to it. So maybe that's what set him off on this path, that he thinks if he lets Tiara get her way, she will just resurrect the Vile God instead.
You should direct that question at her.
Yeah.
God damn it! Ran away. Slippery bastard.
Ask her? Did he mean Tiara? Why should we ask Tiara?
We shouldn't waste our time trying to figure out what that crazy bastard meant. Just ignore it for now.
Greetings, Lord Sherman. I see you've returned to us safely.
I also see you've failed. Do you really think Dorfa will forgive such incompetence?
Tell me, Mariana, whose job is it to forgive me? Yours?
Jesus. Look at those eyes. It's like, does this look like the eyes of someone who might be a hero?
To forgive or not to forgive is a leader's responsibility. Isn't that right,
Well put, sir.
Bernard, you boot-looking...
Still,
I've seen their abilities with my own eyes. I have no doubt that we will capture that woman soon enough.
Of course, Commander Sherman.
Speaking of which, I must reward you properly for bringing such an important secret to my attention.
What a selfish man! Are you really going to overlook his obvious failure, Bernard?
Dorfa needs his power now more than ever. If you think you're a more valuable asset than he is, put up or shut up.
Jesus.
I certainly agree with that.
Yeah, but Bernard's trying to use Sherman for her own reasons.
Huh? Very well. I'll prove my worth to you.
Looks like Dorfa's getting desperate, eh? I mean, they came all this way just to ambush us?
Does this mean maybe we should go try and find somewhere else to stay than coming back to the exact same inn? You know, if they know we're here, you know?
We cannot afford to let our guard down for even a second.
Jeez, they're such a bothersome lot. I can't even get any cooking done.
Seriously, I think it's about time for me to step it up. Let's hurry and start the ritual to revive the goddess.
Do we already have enough Furies?
Yeah, but before we can use the Furies in the ritual, we need the Faith Drop. Isn't that right, Fang?
Oh yeah. We shouldn't dawdle then. Let's go get that thing right now.
You sound like you already know where it is.
Well, of course I do. I am a genius, you know.
That's not really a reason.
Just shut up and follow me.
Yeah, it's like, okay, he's trying to rush it along. Oh my. Hang on, before we do this. Equipment. Yo, Pippin, we're back here. What have we got? 1332. And it's all an attack. You can keep that. Oh my. Blonde parted hair, that's... Oh god, we need to give you a resonance. Oh, you're in use. No. I need to loot those as well. Alright, I think we just stick with what we got. Oh no, I have to do this first. Nice. Is that all of them? Okay. Oh no, wait. All these battles have dulled my hair's illustrious shine. I must thoroughly treat it. Oh, it stinks like rotten eggs. What kind of hot spring resort is this? What you're smelling are stink blossoms. The stronger the smell, the more... See, even you're gagging. Bring on the ladies! Let's go through them in order. Oh, you didn't listen to my tales of heroism, eh? Very well, I shall regale you at once. No, I don't need to hear your stories. So what you're saying is you want to hear them, huh? Very well, I shall regale you at once. How'd you come to that conclusion? Why, hello, Fang. Are you searching for Pippin? He's not here. That guy loves talking my ear off, it's annoying. Please don't say such things. Pippin enjoys sharing his stories with you because he sees himself in you. Whew, this is gonna be good. What are you doing? Can't let my guard down, not even in an inn. That's why I'm setting a trap for any intruders. Quit staring, come help me. Why is my partner an old man when there's all these adorable girl fairies? Who cares? Bahus feeds you delicious food and even cleans up after you. Then do you want to trade Eren for Bahus? No, thanks. How dare those criminals try to attack us at the inn. Because of them, the cookie dough I was resting is now ruined. What? That's unforgivable. Wasting food is a terrible sin. How predictable of you. No, I shouldn't spend anything because I'm probably going to get robbed. Is Pippin still shopping? I'm so tired of waiting. Cooey, cooey. Everyone, I am truly sorry that Pippin is making you wait. What in the world did he come here to buy? I'm not really sure myself. Every now and then, Pippin asks me to accompany him while he goes on mysterious shopping trips. However, he always asks me to wait outside while he's inside the store. His existence alone is mysterious enough, but on top of his mysterious shopping... I'm really curious about him now. Hey, Pippin's just a costume, right? No, he's not. Someone must be wearing him, right? And no one is wearing him. Cooey, 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 cooey. I'm terribly sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Cooey. Now, don't feel bad. How does Pippin bathe himself? Isn't it difficult for him to dry his body? He bathes like a normal person. Why do you keep asking me questions about Pippin's body if it's not actually real? Well, as if it's not actually real, because... Ah, but now that you mention it. There was one time when Pippin suffered a minor injury, and what came out of his wound was... Sorry I kept you all waiting. Ah, Pippin, welcome back. Now then, let's proceed to the next store. I'll treat you all to a meal after I'm finished, so please stay with me just a little while longer. Hui. What do you think came out of his wound? I don't know, cotton maybe? Alright, Loader, how much are you gonna charge for us this time? Okay, so I'm piping out in Fury. How much do you want? Just 10 grand. Just 10,000 gold. Pay up, bitch. Oh, fine, kid. Thank you. Apparently a monster called Neopixie is a Fury, but I don't know where it is yet. Go look for it. I think that's the most annoying thing. Not only does she, like, charge extortionate, her info doesn't help. Oh, there's the name of an enemy. Good luck. You're going to the Kavari Desert. Small desert just west of here. Despite its size, it's still a desert. Don't get your guard down. You should have plenty of water. Yeah, no new quest for there either. I'm expecting when we eventually get that item that allows us to do the B rank quest, it will just explode. Like, it'll just be his quest from like the past 7 dungeons. Have at it. Oh wait, it's just go here. It just kind of flashed on. But of course, as per usual, we got the sub event here. Okay, 2 zones to run through. I'm thinking about Pokemon now. I'm like, what other Pokemon do I really like that I'd try to have on my team? So I try and mix it up, not just in terms of types, because that's the obvious. You want to try and cover as many types as you can with your team. But like, I don't like to just go for, oh, Metagross, Salamence, Tyranitar. You know, I don't want to go for all just the big guys. I want to like always try and mix it up and have more like variety. Like one of the few things I can compliment like post Gen 5 Pokemon is Absol's Mega Evolution made Absol actually worth having. Because I loved Absol's design, but I always felt like you had to really work to get Absol to be relevant or helpful. But it's like I would try and get a Rhyperior in Gen 4 onwards, even if that thing is dangerously weak to some elements. Oh, I never actually went and explored down here? Hang on. Oh, right. We can jump over this now. Like, I've been 2 elixirs? Damn, that was worth it. I think it would be interesting one day, that was all. It seemed like there's a couple, like, Major League fan games. Pokemon Unbound is like the one that catches my attention. I'd love to do that on stream, because it's a fan game, so who's going to sue me? Nintendo? Nintendo won't take down a fan stream, I hope. I know they really don't like people playing their games, live streaming ever, but it's a fan game, so who cares? Even if I'm running it off a totally legit emulator. I'll save before I go find it. We haven't saved in a bit. Oh, there's a lot of you.
I'm ready.
So just what? Okay, missing doesn't help.
New data.
You're resistant to ice, okay.
Get ready.
My turn.
I did actually, was it Mimikyu? I did actually like Mimikyu. I thought that was a cool Pokemon. I think that was Gen 7, where you had to go into like the haunted house when you first fought it. That was a cool Pokemon, I felt. I'm trying to think of like Pokemon I'd have.
I can't stop now.
Keep going.
Holy shit. Okay, these guys are a bit like
I can keep going.
barraging.
Let's make
Do
this
you want to make it my turn now? Thanks.
Let's do this.
Get ready.
Oh, you're not close enough. Holy shit.
My turn.
Maybe we can't. We shouldn't do this fight yet. Maybe it's a good thing we saved.
Care to see my true power? Oh my, what a...
Let's go, eh?
Care to see my true power?
Look at this. This is a decimation. Yep. Alright. All I'm going to say is they aren't going to sell the games anymore. I'm going to emulate them. Right. Like, as a rule, I try not to support emulation. But if the devs themselves, or the company that owns it themselves, are making it fucking awkward to get a hold of games, I think at that point, the question of morality starts to become, what does it matter? If that makes sense. Like, you might as well. It's like when they're like shutting down the 3DS store, and it's like anyone who's like wants to bring up the Dolphin emulator on 3DS, fucking go for it, because you're not going to be able to play off these games anyway. And buying them physical is a nightmare, because 3DS and DS cartridges as a whole are very expensive. And I feel like it reaches a point where you have to be logical about it and just be like, no, it's not worth the hassle. Just emulate it. Just pirate it. Yai har dweedadadee. Being a pirate is whatever the song is. I only get annoyed when it's emulated. It's like a brand new game just released, and someone's like, "Hey, I already emulated it and figured out to make it run better." And I'm like, "That's not fair on the devs that actually spent time making it, like at all." Like when it was like Shin Megami Tensei 5, and like the same day it came out, someone had got it working on the Switch emulator and was running it at better quality than the actual game itself could run on the Switch. And I was like, "That's kind of an insult. That I'm not on board with, because that's not fair on the devs who are trying to get a paycheck, you know." But if they're old games, and especially if they're awkward as fuck to get a hold of, morality stops mattering. I genuinely believe that. Because, you know, it starts to become hellishly expensive just to get it legit.
Yeah, but getting it isn't gonna be easy. Some annoying creatures are protecting it. Look! Here they come.
Let us begin!
Oh, all three of them?
I'm ready.
This would be a bit quicker then, if that's the case. Yeah, it is all three of them.
My turn. Here we go.
I wonder if this is a stat check.
Let's do this.
My turn.
Let's go, eh?
New data.
Get ready.
I'll do my best.
Let's prioritize trying to get one killed before we die.
I'm all right. This might be bad.
And of course, going back to the whole emulator thing, if there is a way for you to reasonably afford getting it, that should always be your top priority. My favorite mythical Pokemon would have to be Megarnia. I don't recognize that one.
Don't count me out.
Is that a later gen, or am I just like...
Get ready.
Or am I just not recognizing it? I can't reach from here.
My turn.
From Gen 7. I honestly don't recall it. I'm trying to think and I just can't place it in my mind. If I'm honest. No, the next time I get a chance, I will...
Here we go.
Hang on, let me try and deal with this fight. Next chance I get, I'll quickly look it up.
Get ready.
It's a pretty good, it's got a pretty good design. Alright, I'll have a look at it in a sec. Just trying to survive this. Let's get you Fair Eyes. Can anyone fucking... Where is Fang? So where is he? He's back there. Ugh. Heal with Ethel. You heal your damn self. Okay.
My turn.
This looks
Care to
dangerous.
see my true power?
Get ready.
Don't count me out.
Here we go.
I should take the piss. This one's gonna start killing people, yep.
This looks dangerous.
Get ready.
Alright, you're nearly dead, so I need to actually revive.
Here we go.
And then hope that Pippin kills. Good.
How foolish.
Right, let me have a look at this. It is... The Pokemon is... Megarnia. Or Megarnia. One sec. I do know this Pokemon. I saw this, I was like, oh, it's this thing. It's like it's a gear. Oh. Okay, yeah, I get it. Now I've seen the Bulbapedia page. Fairy Steel type. So it's weak to fire and ground. You pick up a free Megarnia when you visit the Antiques of the Ages, a small shop located in the shopping mall. Yeah, I do remember this now. Okay. Yeah, it's got a pretty damn good design. Right, let me catch up back up on the stream.
A new power.
Level up.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, right, that one. I just had to see it first. Damn, from 1 to 5. And then we're just in. I'm leaving immediately, getting my stats back. But I saw that, I don't know if it ever got released as like an event or anything, but that there was like one like mythical like event Pokemon in Gen 8 that was like a really it's like a spirit horse that looked really cool. That was like literally like the last Pokemon on the Pokedex, so you had to super go out for it. And I remember seeing that one and being like, oh, that looks badass, I love that on my team. I like Carlucha. I think that was Gen 7, like the Luchador wrestler, but it was a bird. That I thought was really cool as well. They can still be really creative with some of the designs in the games. A lot of people like to take the jab of, oh, there's so many of them, they must have run out of ideas. But then a new game comes around, you're like, no, they still look real damn good. They might have like 7 like of the same animal now, but it doesn't change the fact they're still pretty damn good. Actually, I haven't saved in a little while. I've become super paranoid of it crashing at some point. What's the time now anyway? 12:30. Okay, I'll stream till 1 and then I'll wrap it up. Because tomorrow's going to be the long one, so I don't want this to be too long to wear me out. Because tomorrow I'm just going to keep playing Ultra Despair until we're done chapter 1 probably. Unless it takes like 10 hours and then maybe I'll give it a rest eventually.
I'll do my best.
But I intend tomorrow to be a pretty damn bulky one.
New data?
Here we go!
Let's go, eh? Die!
And we haven't done like a super bulky stream in a while anyway, so I think it would be nice to do tomorrow anyway. Just to kind of go for a while. I don't do it all the time because I'm not trying to, you know, like massacre myself energy-wise.
Oh, here we go!
Because that's kind of what happened with Elden Ring. Like one of those, I can't remember which one it was, if it was like 3 or 4. But one of them, by the time I got to the end of that stream, I was exhausted. And I was like, no, okay, these streams can't be this long. Oh, you get Goddess Blessing? The one that's like 1,000, that's really nice. Extra experience gold and drop rate. Okay, now you've gained your value, Pippin. You're carrying that skill to the end of time.
Fortune favors the bold.
You're a Neptunia enemy. I was looking at it, I was like, where do I recognize this thing from? You're in the later Neptunia games. They reused this creature, this Earth Golem.
New data?
My turn.
Get ready.
No, no. Thank you.
Let's
Here
go.
we go.
Interesting.
Oh, you just murdered Fang. Okay.
I'll do my best.
New data? I'm ready.
I think you're too far away to get him. I think I got to I got to rely on Goldo to do that.
Let's go, eh?
It's not over yet.
Here we go.
Getting fired up, eh?
Good job there, everyone.
Alright, we can now actually go get these. Now we've got high jump as well. Because we had to like Magoo up it, but now we can just get up it easily. To find out what this is for our troubles.
Mine.
Sage's robe, another elixir. Damn, okay, what's the Sage's robe? It's for the girls. Good, it's good, it's good. Okay, who needs it more? You're getting it. There you go, enjoy life. That you can kind of sort of slide down some slopes. Oh yeah, right, it circles round. I had to try and recall how this area looked. Some more of those snake guys.
Initiative.
My turn.
Are you a zombie enemy? I want to try something. Can damage undead enemies. Will this hurt this ghoul? Let's find out. Yes, it will. That's cool.
Get ready.
That's probably why we can't use the percentage heal. Because if we could use percentage heal, we could probably use 100% heal and it would one-shot the thing.
Get ready. I'll show you what I got.
Get ready.
My turn.
But that's appreciated. I like it when RPGs do that. When if you heal the undead, it hurts them instead.
It's not over yet.
I got some good data.
So I think Final Fantasy's cheat around it is that they made healing based off holy magic. So if it was just if they're weak to holy, they'll take healing damage when you heal them. But you had to be careful because there was ways of manipulating it to make you weak to holy.
Mine.
And so then suddenly you couldn't heal, then it's like then your strategy went out the window. It was only like the earlier ones. It was only like the NES era ones that did that. I think as early as Final Fantasy IV they changed it. Oh, you're going to be on that, we already know. Yep.
What's this?
Well, we're getting some good money out of that. It's like they know. It's like the developers like, look, we know that the kid's ripping you off, so we're going to give you a bit more cash to play with.
My turn. My turn.
You know, the alternative game designer is just to not make the kid rip you off.
New data.
Getting fired up, eh? Let's go, eh?
I'm on fire.
Let's do this.
Here we go. I'll do my best.
Here we go.
How are you still not? Thank you.
Measurements complete.
Alright, and this was the other one that we had to like jump up, I think. Yes. Oh no, this one you could make before.
This box. I like
An
it.
enhanced male and 2 ultra ethers. Alright, is the enhanced male the same but for the blokes as what we got before? Oh, we've already got an enhanced male, never mind. So it's just another one. You take that then. You don't think that no, I was gonna say, you don't think that one swimsuit we got is for that thing, do you? It makes me wonder, like, because I'm sure we still have it. Yeah, we've picked up 2 swimsuits for characters, and we don't know who these belong to. So it's like there's still more party members to join us at some point. As we approach, it feels like we're approaching the end of the second loop. Just double checking everything. No, yeah, that's next zone. Oh, that water looks surprisingly clean, considering the area. We'll fight you, and then we will retreat out of here to get our refill. Let's use some of these just to kind of give people a bit more of a... Yeah, okay, let's go.
Now's my chance.
My turn.
Oh, and you have buddies, okay.
My turn.
Get ready.
Here we go.
Let's finish that bit, Bot.
Get ready.
Let's
not
make
over
this
yet.
interesting.
Let's do this.
I'll do my best.
No, you're close, but you can't fairize.
New data.
You can, though. Everyone else can go crazy.
Get ready.
There we go.
That's a win for us.
Audio output circuit. Still not what we need. No, I was going to go to items. No, I've got backtrack. Use that. How much money do we actually have? 11k. Okay, nearly enough to be robbed off again. I'll try and be reasonable and save some money. Still no new quests from you? No, because we need to get to level B. Or rank B. I was gonna say, maybe I'll give that another go. Nah, no, that went a bit crazy. Maybe when we're like about to end the stream, I'll give it one more go before we wrap up. But no, I kind of want to get a move on as well. Because this game, I've mentioned it, I keep on saying it, but this game is a lot longer than I was expecting.
What's this?
Nice, more money. Money's a real reward here, and they're starting to give it quite plentifully now. Like, the only time I'm used to Compile Heart games taking a while is when it's Neptunia, because that's their golden goose, so they put a lot more time and effort into it. And it's like, Neptunia V2R, that's like 40 plus hours to complete. Like, it's a pretty healthy length RPG. Not every RPG needs to be Persona length, and I'm glad they're not. As much as I love Persona, sometimes those 80+ hour games, you get to the end of it and you're like, man, that really is 80 goddamn hours long.
New data.
I am curious how long Soul Hackers 2 will be when that comes out. Whether that'll be closer to an SMT game or if it'll be more of a middle ground, since the game itself is trying to be more of a middle ground between SMT and Persona, with its aesthetic and design alongside its gameplay. Excuse me. Assuming I even get to stream it. You know, we still don't know where we stand with Atlus. Oh, that was a cute win animation.
Looks like I got stronger.
She is like starting to like cheer up a little bit more.
Much stronger.
Oh, there's all the big guys are here. Let's go up here first.
This box, I like it. Ha! Surprise.
My turn.
My turn.
Here we go.
Get ready. Stay
Here
down.
we go.
I think that's the big thing though with Atlus, thinking about it whilst we're on that topic and I'm trying to think of something else to talk about. I feel like a lot of it is just me being paranoid after Persona 5 when it comes to like the recording restrictions, because Persona 5 was kind of, as much as it's like, you know, the big Persona game that took off and whatnot, one of the things that became sort of infamous on is that Atlus were really not good on how they handled stream restrictions. Like, the entire game was blocked, first of all, on PS4, so you couldn't record anything after, like, the first opening, like, 3 or 4 minutes. Which just wasn't appreciated by anyone. And then it was, like, during the opening month, it was like, oh, if you stream past, like, the second month of the game, because the game takes place over an in-game year, and you start in April, and it was like, if you stream past this specific date in June, we will come after you, and boy howdy did they. And it wasn't just streams, it was any one-off video. If it was a one-off video, something that wasn't spoilery, but happened to take place on the game's calendar beyond June, Atlus went for them hard. And it just made a precedence of, oh no, these guys are very controlling of what they want seen online. And it just frustrated a lot of people and caused a lot of backlash. And a lot has changed since then. They seem a lot more laid back, but it's once bitten, twice shy kind of thing. So every time there's a new game from Atlus, we always kind of go, oh, are they going to be the same with this one? Because they did it sort of Persona 5 Royal. When Persona 5 Royal, the like director's cut, they even tried to do the whole don't play it after June thing. It just only lasted about a week. And then afterwards they just said, don't play the new stuff on stream, please. Only play stuff that is in the base game. Nocturne got away with it, but as much as I'd love that to be standard, that was also a remaster of a game from 2003. And so the fact that that had no recording restrictions on it really at all, and so I could play the entire game and record it for my channel, because I used to do Let's Plays before I did streaming. Like, that alone was appreciated, but at the same time it was the whole, I doubt this is the rule, because it's an old game remastered. And P4AU is hard to read because it wouldn't have just been Atlus's choice, it would have been Ark's. And Ark have always been no on the story mode recordings. I'm going to circle back and save again before I do that, just in case it's a hard fight. So I'm hoping Soul Hackers 2 proves they've learnt their lesson and they let it go. But we won't know until it's out in the summer.
Man, what a hassle. It feels like those things are protecting some kind of hidden treasure.
Yeah, that's right. Where was it again?
I think it was around there. Weird. Something feels
And you bet Sherman's gone and got it before us.
You're right. Last time we came here, Dorfa showed up and tried to stop us. Be careful, guys. Dorfa could already be here, waiting to jump us. We can't find it anywhere. Did someone from Dorfa take it?
Unlikely. No sign Dorfa fought the Guardian Seeds.
I knew it. I've had a strange feeling since we got here. The past has been changed. Ever since we arrived in the past,
The world itself has been slowly changing.
Yeah, no kidding, as she says that standing next to the character whose entire design changed.
They're talking about that singularity, right? If that's what's going on, this is bad news.
If we need to search for an item, we should ask that knowledgeable little girl about it.
You're right. There's no point wasting time searching for something if we don't know where to look.
Still, Lola's gonna gouge our wallets before she helps us. But I guess there's no other choice.
Meanwhile, what the villain lady, maybe she's starting to have doubts. Like, she's starting to doubt Dorfa now it's under Sherman's control. Do you think maybe she'll be a party member? Because she seems to get more screen time than the other members.
Let's call it quits for today.
Like, maybe she's got a good soul somewhere in it, and she was once evil, but she can be turned. Because I'm still trying to figure out, like, the whole time we've got costumes that are for characters we don't have, it means there has to be more characters coming. Just when?
Ms. Mariana, when are you gonna come back?
Please play your harp for us again.
That was Himiko's actress. My brain had to, like, register that for a second. I was like, that's Himiko!
I promise I'll stop by again. Please be good boys and girls until I return.
Please play your harp for us again.
Yes, absolutely her actress.
You must be going, Lady Mariana. Time draws near.
It must be real nice getting to spend all your time with Ms. Mariana. Are you two married?
What? Why would you say such a thing? I would never be so presumptuous as to...
Please, Zoggy. They're just children.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she is softening up. She is kind of chilling out a little bit. Danganronpa! Danganronpa everywhere! I can't escape! I swear, that fucking trilogy's corrupted me. Every time I go, it's like, what's going on? But this game in particular, it's not just me, right? This game in particular, like, half the fucking cast are from Danganronpa. Like, Ethel's entire backstory is just Maki's. I think Tiara straight up has a skill called Maki. Hang on. Yeah. Like, it's not just me, right? Like... I want to give this pixie fight one more go. And it's like, Pippin's fairy, that waiter dude. It sounds, I don't know if it is, but it sounds vaguely like the dude who voices Kokichi. But I'm waiting for like a villain to show up, and they go, ah! And I'm like, oh, that's Bryce, that's Nagato. So I feel like it's almost like an inevitability at this point. We're just gonna like rendezvous with everyone. And we know it's just because, like, at the time they used the same unions. Because this game originally, like I said, launched, I think, the Vita, and it was like 2010, 2011. So it would have been around the same time, or like soon after, that the English dub for the first two Danganronpa games came around. So there's a chance that it was just same union, same sort of time, and that's why there's so many familiar voices. But it is kind of, like, interesting that this happened like this. Because Dark Advent Force, this remaster we're playing on PS4, came out like 5 years later, I think. I think it was like 2015 or 2016 it came out. And came with like a bunch of unique endings. Alright, let's try and fight these guys again. Now we're a little bit stronger.
My turn.
Still doesn't look that good, but we can try.
It's not over yet.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, right, they're defensive to ice.
Get ready.
My turn.
Let's go, eh?
It's just like it's just like, for me, it's just my brain kind of like immediately defaulting to like, that's someone from Danganronpa every time there's a new voice we hear. Like, it literally started with Tiara acting like a princess, sounding like a princess, is voiced by like the same actress that plays Princess Sonia.
I'll show you what I got.
Okay, yeah, no, this fight I'm still not having much hope on because of how many turns the enemy gets. And Tiara's way over there. There's just a cave that leads into Route 33 and found into a Remoraid. What should I name it? Oh man, I am... Oh. Oh jeez.
Here.
My turn.
Well, because it's gonna evolve into the octopus. I forget its name. The Octa thingy-majig, isn't it? That's what Remoraid is, the one that evolves into the octopus. So I'm trying to think of what an octopus name more than a fish name. Who's a slimy name? What's a slimy-esque name? Call it Kokichi. No, don't call it Kokichi. It's not that slimy. Oh, jeez. You know what? My book. All the names of my book. Pick one for yourself. I've got Azel. I have Lux. I have Luna. I have Ellie. I have Abreldus, which is spelled A-B-Rel, as in R-E-L, Dus, D-U-S. Abreldus is a villain, if you couldn't guess already. I have Anima and Vega, with they're my like supernatural weird twins. Badeline, Pirate Captain Badeline, B-E-I. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me go up, bring up my book notes. Demon of Zenelheim notes. Where are you? Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I'll tell you how to spell Badeline. Badeline. B-E-I-D-E-L-Y-N-E. Captain Badeline Harmonium Rosenfalter. The badass chick of my story, because every story needs a side character that just kicks ass and is a pirate captain. Hang on, let me bring it up again. Copy, so I'll put it in chat so you can see. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you got it. Yeah, because in my book I've been writing, I have a side character that has a bit of history with one of the main characters, Lux. And so sometimes she helps them out, but she's very like rough around the edges, and she's a pirate captain. And like she has like a really fancy, expensive heritage, but she just doesn't honor it, which is why her name is like Badeline Harmonium Rosenfalter. But she just goes by Captain Bay. Also, I'm not fancying my chances on this fight.
I'll do my best.
I don't mean to gush. It's my own character. It's kind of egotistical, but I'm going to take every opportunity I can to talk about my own characters, you know? I spent way too long working on them, and I guarantee you, whenever the day comes I actually publish that book, I'll be bringing it up all the time.
Interesting.
I'll be like, hey, have you read my book, Demon of Zenelheim?
Curses!
Yeah, we can't do this fight yet. Let's get back out of there. No one has anything new to say yet. Alright, let's see. Lotus will be like, oh, you tried to think you'd get information on your own? Huh, pay us like 15 grand. Let's see.
So you want info about faith drops, huh? Let's see. I don't really have any leads on that right now. Aw, that's disappointing.
Can't you at least give us a hint?
If you give me a little time, I can try investigating it more thoroughly. I know! A really strong monster has been terrorizing villagers near the Lusamundo Ice Cave.
Lusamundo?
A cash reward is being offered to anyone who slays
as someone who draws, I understand that feeling. Yeah, thanks, dude. I wish I could draw, man. I wish. If I could go back in time and go through school, I would have picked up art class. But when I was a kid, I just wasn't interested, and it just slipped me by. But now, like, I'm older, I'm like, fuck, I would have done art class if I was if I could go back. Because some people, I've got like a couple of friends of mine And it's like they will just draw something and like do it like the flick of a wrist almost, it feels like. And I look at it and they're like, and they go, no, it's not that good. And I'm like, that's fucking sick, dude, come on! Like, I'm trying to convince a friend of mine to draw one of my characters, and like she's completely up for it because she's doing her university course as well, so it's something to draw for her uni course. And I'm just like, please draw my characters, and she's like, fuck yeah, I will. And I'm like, please, your art style's amazing. But fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Drawing is so cool. I genuinely am jealous. Drawing is so cool. People that can do it. It doesn't matter if you're not like the most advanced, like if you're not the next Mona Lisa shit. It doesn't matter. If you can draw and you're enjoying it, that's fucking amazing, and you should be proud of yourself for it, like, dude. Because that's a hard skill to even try and start learning.
Why should we do that?
Like, the only reason I can write is because can try and write books, is because I've been writing fan fiction and short stories since I was like 11, and I just honed my craft over the years, and I'm now 22, soon going to be 23. So I've literally had a whole decade of practice and having test audience read my stuff and go for it. And Demon of Xenelheim is my first real big push to make my own entirely original story that isn't borrowing anything or loosely inspired by something. It's an entirely original work that I'm taking great pride in and spending a lot of time perfecting in every sense. I'm like 130,000 words into it and nowhere near done. But it still took me a decade to get there, you know? Whilst drawing, I've never really, like, bothered. It's like, I know I could start learning. You're never too old to learn a new trick sort of thing, but it's just finding the time to even start trying. Like, I've got a book that my older sister got me for Christmas like 2 years ago, and it's like a basic art book to like teach you some basic techniques and give you some basic ideas. And I've touched it a couple times, but I really need to just sit down and crack on and just try it. I love to be feeling being able to pour my ideas into reality. Yeah, you get me, dude. It's the exact same with my writing. It's just like the same as I have so much like love for people who can do art. Like, even like, it doesn't matter how good or bad it is. If you enjoy doing it, it's a fucking skill that takes time to master. You're already partway there, you know? Like, that's the easiest way to put it. It's the same with anything. It's the same with writing. Like, my writing was god-awful when I started. Of course it was. I was like I was an 11-year-old who was like, I really like this one Final Fantasy game. I'm going to write about that. And that was how it went. And I just kind of made my own thing as it went on. And it sort of, like, just went from there. And it's the same with my writing. I love being able to write characters, like write these cool scenes with them, have these moments, have them interact with other characters, and then have other people be able to read them and imagine them and like see these like it might sound stupid, but hopefully you understand what I mean. Like, I almost treat these characters like they're my children, and I want to just show them off to everyone. It's like, no, you're really gonna like my protagonist Azel, I promise. Just check her out. Like, read this part of the book and see what she gets up to here. Look at how well she fights. Look at her professional training of her sword technique, yet how easily she's like swayed by her emotions. Look at Lux and how much of a smug prick he is. Look at Ellie and how much of like a flirtatious yet kind of like knowledgeable know-it-all that kind of always underplays herself when actually she could be quite smart. Like, you know, I always like doing now. Like look at these characters. Look how cool they are. I made them.
We got no choice. How's about we call this our good deed for the day and get going, eh?
Agreed. This is a noble action for a human to undertake.
Fine. You want me to go so badly, I'll go.
I think this cave is the cave we need to get the ultra parts to get the next quest done, for the record. I vaguely recall this name. Oh god, what are you going to want for us now? Alright, fine. Yeah, and it's in the desert. Ooh. Man, I'm hungry. You just ate recently. That doesn't change the fact that I'm hungry now. And when I'm hungry, that means it's the perfect time to eat. Yo, Ethel, are you hungry too? Let's go grab something to eat. Okay, Ethel loves snacks. Oh, look at that little smile. Aww. This game, I've mentioned it with Aaron, but it's like Aaron feels like more like a little sibling that's like you'd squabble with. Ethel feels like a little sibling that you protect, who's like trying to find her place in the world, and you're like, let me just help you out. Like, the only character I don't see as like a sibling and see as like the romance option is Tiara. Everyone else I want to treat like a little sibling. Like Aaron is the squabbling like sibling rivalry sibling, whilst this is like the I must protect this girl of my life sibling. You've really learned how to talk normally. You'll be talking good like me in no time. Speaking of which, Why are you saying kill so much? I was wondering about that myself. I mean, it's hard to talk when you're just repeating that word over and over. Back then, Ethel only knew how to kill. Killing was Ethel's only joy in life, so, I know it's been a while, but please permit me to speak on Ethel's behalf. Ethel never really had the opportunity to meet other people. As a result, her language and social skills never fully developed. Yeah, I gathered as much with the fact she always refers to herself in third person. But she's getting somewhere. She said K instead of just okay. Under those circumstances, she was trained to kill, so her combat instincts are the only things she truly owned. Gradually, her desire to kill influenced her stunted language skills until kill was all she knew how to say. What a dangerous way to speak to other people. That's what I thought, but the alternative was for Ethel to not say anything at all. So that's the reason. Yep, but Ethel won't talk like that anymore. Fang told me not to. Damn right, you're actually following my orders, huh? Good girl. She looks happy. Does she? Wait, so the way Ethel used to talk, she wasn't faking? No. I know, things, in Advent Dark Force... Actually, no, to explain this better, let me talk about the original version of this game. I've been informed, in the original version, you could only romance Eren or Tiara, whilst in Advent Dark Force, they opened it up to any of the female characters. There's no gay romance, unfortunately, but any of the female characters you can romance. So I imagine that scene is giving you, like, the stepping ground to start romancing Ethel if you want to. But I'm still going to lean on Tiara every optional scene we get. But just before I wrap up, because I know I'm hitting the wrap-up time I said I was going to stop on, I want to go into the next cave to see if there's an opening cutscene. The reason why I say this is because if there is an opening cutscene, we can see it, and then off-screen I can start grinding up those ultras, because I think this is the cave where it's in. Yeah, I think the red spars drop it. So let's see if there's an intro scene. There it is, good.
Let's just find this monster and kill it so we can get paid.
That's the spirit.
That's the opening scene? Okay, we wouldn't have missed much if I skipped it. But yeah, if I can find a red spar quickly. I imagine that's you.
Surprise.
My turn.
Yes, you have the chance to drop what I'm after. So we can finally open up a new series of quests. So I'll fight one of these just to say we fought one, and then I will wrap up.
Here we go.
Oh, whoops. Oh, well, we nearly made a whole stream without me accidentally, or the game, like, eating a triangle command because I pressed the button too quick. We almost made the whole stream. Almost. Last fucking fight of it happened.
Here we go.
Because you have to wait for the menu to, like, the HUD in the bottom right to appear, otherwise it doesn't register the triangle button.
Here we go. I can do this.
I'll show you what I got.
Oh no, I wanted to rob that thing first just to try and get it. Oh well. We'll see if we got it from... We'll see if we got it from killing it.
Get ready.
But I'm pretty sure that's the enemy that drops what we're after.
My turn.
I can't stop now.
It was a few days ago I last checked. Well, it didn't drop it, but I'm pretty sure that's the enemy. Either way, I'm going to leave and we will wrap up. Actually, we'll do our weapon points, just in case there's any last comments you guys want to say or ask about anything just before I wrap up. I can check over this. Let's get at these. Okay. Oh yeah, no worries then. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, like I said, will be Ultra Despair Girls. We'll come back to this game probably on Wednesday, if not Thursday, one or the other. But tomorrow is Ultra Despair Girls Day, so I will see you guys for that. Look forward to it, I hope. Until then, though, thank you so much for watching as always. Peace.